hey guys, I need to polish up and like clean up all your stuff and like reinvigorate it with magic. Okay. He's doing it up on the top deck, and that was the day Braddock was just like, check it out, guys, barrel roll! Foonk, and it just all went flying off the side of the ship, including all of his stuff that he uses to like make the magic items and everything.
Yeah. because we're switching to the mechanist from TOV, like I can't make magical items anymore.
Oh, does that mean I still have my...
No.
You do not have returning barrel.
I
anymore.
will argue.
What about ogre power? Gauntlets of ogre power?
That was just a regular item. It
TJ's
wasn't
arguing something.
Yeah, it wasn't an item that I made
Guys, maybe Braddock's still smart.
Yeah.
Now, I would argue, well, this specifically...
Oh,
hey, I barely knew her!
A full table!
I would argue...
Oh, I missed you!
I'll let the hellos happen.
Yeah.
So I don't
But let the love
happiness.
fest happen.
Why do you try to ruin happiness, dude?
We
should get a level for this.
No, it's been good. I'm tired.
I
Level 12,
would
guys.
make the
Level 12.
argument
We
that
are
is-
level 12?
That's a fun
Yes.
dice.
Yeah, you guys did the whole last Dark World.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Not Millie,
Spit food
obviously.
in his mouth.
I want to, like...
I would argue that
Yeah.
when
Look at Braddock.
whatever happened. What, she's been gone a month? Like a month and a half in game time.
Sorry,
I mean, we still have those, I forget what they're called, but they're the cloaks that allow you to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
because
Cloak
you
of the
just
Manta
crafted
Ray.
those with time and money and
No,
magic.
no, those were items that I already had possession of.
Right.
Well,
right.
yeah, but
Yeah.
TJ's justifying it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm saying with her thing specifically, we'll say that whatever fuckery happened in the Heart Forge is what kind of shifted your guys' classes to work mechanically how they do now.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is everybody's stuff is like Braddock's like, and A+, ah shit, what's all these, it looks like alphabet soup just spilled everywhere.
But
equals
the
yellow.
headband of intellect wasn't something that I made as an artificer. It was already a magical item that
You're good then.
that I already had.
They're just like the stuff.
Yeah.
I'm still smart.
This was part of his backstory. Because he came in so late, part of his backstory
A
was...
plus 2 equals
had
yellow.
this amount
A
of-
plus 2 equals Y. That means...
Hey, Cassidy, that ointment you gave me, it spoiled. It's like the liquid is all on the top now. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
It's bubbling
story-wise,
outside.
why we did it was he basically had been crafting for X amount of years. We were like, well, X level items cost this amount of time and this amount of money. So realistically, you have this much money spread over this much time. Use those two pools of resources. And so John doled out the magic items appropriately with how the book kind of
Okay.
skews it, and that's how he's had this sort of...
So the gauntlets of ogre power are still there. You
Okay.
still have that. You still have the headband of intellect. You
I'm
still
still
have
smart.
that magical guitar thing. That
The loot that
the loot
that's a place
thing.
for
Well,
you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a... I would assume as much because it's not like something that you can make. It's only something you can find because there's only one of it.
But there's no more
I would assume
returning
so.
barrel. There's no more ring of recovering a third level spell.
So it's
slot.
just, to clarify, it's just gone.
And
Right.
I no longer have, and I no
No,
longer
it's okay.
have winged boots because those were augmented.
So I haven't made more yet.
No, it's fine. You'll figure it out. We have the books here. We also
Yeah,
have them
it's-
digitally.
yeah,
it's,
it's
it's
cool.
pretty. It's pretty
Do
easy.
you
I
want the
figured it'd
book?
be pretty cool.
So,
Alright.
hi, thanks everybody for dealing with our preamble.
Just one last quick question.
Just catching me up.
I know, but like since I'm still going with an armorer type of thing as a mechanist, there is no lightning launcher in TOV. Would I, like it only have it's only like gauntlets with melee? Would I still be able to keep the lightning launcher, or would I have to switch it out?
I think it's gauntlets with melee, and we'll say, story-wise, how it happened is you've had to take some of the pieces to actually make some progress on your shield. that you're working on.
Okay,
So
I'll just
flavor-wise, we can be like, oh, wait, shit, I do have something right here.
Even though
And
I'm
it's
smart,
like,
I still did the barrel.
So then
roll.
I still.
Did flying.
I
Okay,
need
then
your
I'll
silver
just have to
barrel
switch
and-
out some feats that I had because I had like sharpshooter.
for sure,
making
yeah,
a
you can
legendary
adjust appropriately.
Yeah.
We'll say that's part of what the month of downtime was. If you can
Yeah.
shift
Silver
anything,
barrel
change
was
anything.
pretty OP.
Telani's been brought to the
Talani's
brink
like
of
hugging the
death
silver barrel.
for a month.
No. Not sis.
So, real quick, I went to a gaming convention this weekend, ran Grand Con. It was great. But I picked up some fun things. One, if you're looking for first of all, we have the
Beautiful.
dice, the open in the air dice that will roll. We can't use the big fairy one, but that one's still just a nice little dice tower.
Big fairy one.
The pink,
Is
the
it
big pink one.
inappropriate?
There's a big pink one.
Can we use it?
It's somewhere. I
Pink
think
is
it's over
fat
there.
underneath.
But something else that I picked up, if you're looking for a family game, one that it doesn't have like a lot of violence, but it's still very fun. It's got vibes. It's called The Excellence. It is time to princess up. You've earned a sword, you've won a crown, and now you have a responsibility to keep Awesome World awesome and safe. Are you princess enough? This is a game about excellent princesses in an awesome cartoon world. Powered by Polymorph, The Excellence features a unique 1 die per player role-playing system. That's perfect for new players and veterans alike. So it basically uses a D4, a D6, a D8, and a D10, and each class gets one of those. And their abilities are sort of based around that number for how they can succeed with varying levels of whatever. But this one is about making magical princesses. For instance, they have...
It's She-Ra.
Yeah. It's giving She-Ra.
Yeah.
It's
amazing.
She-Ra meets...
I mean, the art
jeez.
is giving She-Ra.
Yeah. There's I'm the magical one, I'm the brainy one, I'm the charming one, and I am the tough one. And your stat sheet
Is there one that tosses nets?
just this? It would probably, flavor-wise, it could be whatever. But just to give you an example, and princess is not gender specific in this. Let's see. In the back, they have laser princess.
Oh!
They have hair metal princess.
Oh, yes.
Guys,
Those are
there's-
just suggestions.
yeah, these are suggestions or like
You have to play
pre-generated.
Laser Princess.
There's library book princess.
Can I be laser metal?
Hold on. There's maple syrup princess.
Listen, guys, if
Listen.
this game had been around when I was 12 years old, I'd be a lot healthier person.
Hold on. That's why I bought it. I was like, I'm getting this for both of my children.
Dibs on silver
This is
barrel
my
princess.
hold on. Wait, this one might change everybody's mind. There's tomato princess. So now hold on. This is a great game. It is from Ninth Level Studios. I got to give them a shout out. They were right next to me. They were fucking awesome. I love these people. And it's the Polymorph system. Check them out. There's also the Excellence Game Diary, and I got some copies of those. And they have some other things that they suggested, such as Breakfast Cereal Princess.
Might like that.
Her realm is breakfast time, naps, and prizes. She marshmallows, cereal bars, pajamas, and sleepovers. That is sort of her realm of rulership.
I am breakfast cereal princess.
Her crown is a giant bowl. Her heart is bubbly. Her sword is a ginormous spoon. Her shoes are a fuzzy bunny slipper. Her book is Milk a History. And her beast is
I
the
would read
Bits. Tiny cereal people that live in the giant bowl that breakfast cereal princess wears as a crown. Those are basically the stats on your character sheet.
God.
You get a beast, a type of book, a shoe, a sword, and a heart, and a type of crown.
This would be so fun
I call
if
dibs
you
on hair
played
metal,
this on an
but,
Adventure Time
princess.
set.
We're good. Yes,
That's
it's very Adventure
Yeah,
Time.
yeah,
It meets
like-
Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
Yeah. No, it's
Arts
like-
and Crafts Princess. That's the one featured on.
You know what it is? TJ is arguably Finn running around like gathering all of us together, and then we're just the princesses, and like the
Fuck
Adventure
yes.
Time Kingdom. Like,
There's Dragon Princess. Pretty straightforward.
That's our
Yes.
next one shot.
I think so. Dungeon
It's
Princess.
super good.
Sports Ball Princess.
Hooray.
Hold on, where's my favorite one? Tea Party Princess. Where is this? Is my favorite one. Trash Animal Princess. That one made me laugh out loud at the con. I was cackling. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm going to play. And the
I
rest
think
are all
Liz
blank
wants
after
to
that.
play Trash Animal.
So let you guys get
Do you know how
lost.
many raccoons I've tried to befriend in my
Check
childhood?
them out. I'm
It never
also
worked.
going to start incorporating some. This is some old
Ooh.
grognard shit. Dungeon Crawl Classics, but this is the reference booklet. This is just like everything a DM would need, but there's cool like fumble tables and stuff in here, so they're very flavorful. We might start incorporating stuff like that in things, maybe in the Rune game. But anyway, we've talked forever. Thank you guys so much. We're so excited. We got the whole table back. We're ready for shenaniganery.
Guess who's back? Okay.
By the way, it's Liz.
Liz!
Delafran.
Yeah! I'm back. I had a baby. He's amazing.
He
He's
super
so
He's
cute.
so freaking cute. I
Yes.
love him very much. I miss him. But let's freaking play. Let's do this.
Why is he not playing? You need to teach him early.
You know what? He doesn't speak English yet.
Well, that's fine. He just
TJ,
speaks
could
no
you do it in
common.
German? Could we
Oh,
do
God.
the whole stream in German?
No, I've neglected to learn German for Osnabruck, Liz.
Telani, when did you get a homunculus?
That's legitimately what I call my kids at Brooke's table that I play characters at. I'm like, I'm bringing my homunculi today. And her and Tom are like, but get the board games out, turn the switch on. Reminding me, I gotta reopen my German sayings and phrases. Little simultaneous shit that I got going on.
It's her.
I apologize ahead of time. And to any German watchers as well.
Don't
Phil,
apologize.
maybe?
Phil doesn't speak German. Phil will
not
mock
offend my
me
people.
or mimic me when I speak German.
Oh,
There's
right,
some
you
mocking in
mentioned
there
that.
too.
You've mentioned that.
And 75% of the time he says actual words, which is amazing.
Well, that's the thing, is like it's a sister language to English. So
Yeah.
it's like I feel when we're like, well, I'm gonna make something that sounds kind of like a word. It's like, well, yeah,
This is actually a word.
that's how it happens. That's how language kind of flows out into the
And
world.
also, you could have created like a legit word because German is pretty sweet like that.
yeah.
You just
Yep.
put shit together. Boom, new word. I created like 100 new words when I wrote my thesis. You're allowed to do that.
Oh, God, it's like Shakespeare.
I still think.
However-
ambulance is my favorite German word.
Krankenwagen.
Krankenwagen. It sounds so angry. I love it.
So, preamble out of the way. You have exhausted all of the fish knowledge that Bates Windfall dropped into your brain on that day-and-a-half long trip over the month.
Where's
You've
the
also
fisher?
been able to kind of rearrange your... not rearrange, but sort of get into... not just your house in order, your houses in order, as you are currently, pulling and connecting with the Trinity, while also trying to test a connection with other outside forces that may be out there. And we'll get to that in a second.
I'm busy.
Mort's been a busy guy. As much as he's been actually spending time outside in the open air, you notice he's been spending, while never disappearing in green light in the night, he's been spending a lot of time in his room. He's a master.
I was thinking the same. Mort, are you decent?
You and Christopher are kind of like...
I was trying to give Cassidy a high five and he wouldn't. I don't know.
It was such a sticky high
That's
five.
hilarious and disgusting.
I don't. He wasn't. He was
Ew.
not. He wasn't.
I swear. No, you're right. You're the character.
Mort's pure.
You're the DM. You get to make the final call.
No, not on your character.
Would it be weird if you were masturbating or if you had never
Any things that
masturbated?
have happened outside of your character being
What's
present
weird?
or before your character was born, I called dibs on being able to but what if this little surprise happens? But I'm never going to change what you are personally deciding. We might negotiate if it's like, is that what you would do? But it's always like 90.
Well, I guess we
Would-
should get to the bottom.
Would Mort really masturbate?
Alright,
Would Mort
so-
really masturbate?
Roll a D100. For,
69.
How long is the campaign?
Ren,
We're
you've
masturbating.
been, as much as it's been great to have an airship for when, go for it, roll me that D100.
How long has the campaign been going?
Like
2.5
in the real world or in the
In
game
the universe.
This
a
is
year?
your
4 months or
yeah.
something?
You're on the better
4?
part of a year. It's almost 9 months, I
Oh.
think. Well, the first chunk, even though you guys
72 times.
feels reasonable. That's not bad. That's very reasonable.
About a year, hey? Like,
Yeah,
maybe twice a
because
month?
from Belagar to the Mole Rock,
Something.
it took you guys like 2
do
weeks.
bad.
just to
Everybody
get-
roll.
No, good night, everybody.
That's more like twice a week.
Twice a week. That feels reasonable.
45.
35. All right.
Yeah, that's the you got in the
73.
campaign. That's a lot.
That's a good point. How many? I've been with you guys for maybe 2
Nobody
months.
touched the mono body pillow.
Oh God.
Well, that's daytime Cassidy. Nighttime
Oh, God,
Cassidy.
Oh God.
Especially since he's been celibate.
It's a lot harder.
48.
Yeah,
It's a lot harder to find time during the day.
God, I can't believe we're.
Kenna?
What?
There's,
Wait,
99.
I
Yeah.
feel like
There have
that
been-
tracks, honestly.
What's ironic is she got 99 and her significant other has been on the airship. That's, but oh god, yeah. There's been very few moments when the table has gotten away from me. Let alone this may have been the most extreme. And the earliest, it really kind of like took to the front of the race.
Did you miss me, TJ?
You know what? Didn't I tell you that like, okay, we'll maybe get you for 2 sessions and then you're gone, but that first session is going to be total fuckery.
Yep.
We're like 6 minutes back, man.
Fuckery.
We've rolled canonically.
And the
for
group's not even back
masturbation.
together yet. We're on the first character touchback. That was not.
It
don't
just
not
happens to
touchback.
be discussed
Oh,
at breakfast, and we're all just like, oh, why did this get brought up?
Yeah.
I haven't played any TTRPG in 5 months,
Oh,
so
okay,
I am just
so-
brimming with chaos.
Perfect.
We're eating
This is the
biscuits
campaign
and
for that.
gravy. It's
Yes.
not-
Oh,
Welcome
God,
if you're
no.
new. Ren,
Nobody eats
while
biscuits.
No one eat the gravy.
everybody's been, on the airship, enjoying the sort of view, you've been actually practicing riding.
Mare, come on,
I
Mare.
was gonna say Ron, and I'm like, no.
I'm Ron. I can't
yeah.
ride myself. That would
Yeah,
be weird.
right.
Well, I guess that's what happened
Jesus
35
Christ,
times.
we're back from TOV, and it's like NSFW, guys. Right out
We're
the gate.
back from TOV with POV.
Yeah. Oh god.
We're getting some comments on the live chat. Biakomon says the map in the back is so close to being the map from Final Fantasy 1.
Oh wow, I've honestly never played that game. So what I did was I got it. Actually, you know what? I don't mind showing this off. Talk amongst yourselves on the ship for a second. I need to show you how that map was made.
So, let's see. A topic.
Oh, I think we found
Power Rangers.
Oh.
I have a friend who has a Power Rangers podcast.
I don't know.
I wish I knew the name of it so I could tell you
I've
and
met
plug
some
it.
Power Rangers
Really?
at Comic-Con, yeah.
That's cooler. That's
Yeah.
cooler.
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm
I
gonna
have a
text some
friend
people.
who made a Dragon Ball podcast. I guess they're not a friend, but just somebody who I knew. I
In
guess that
fact,
makes it sound way
I really
worse
didn't
than
know
it
them. I
does.
just hated them.
It was like somebody who was in a group that I was a part of, and I did not know them very well.
Acquaintance? Is that the word you're looking
Sure.
for?
They had a Dragon Ball podcast that just fell off the face of the earth, and I'm so mad because the title was so good. They had a Dragon Ball podcast called Turtle School Dropout, and that's phenomenal. Like, that is such a good title for a Dragon Ball podcast.
Well, you can just make that now.
I could.
They didn't copyright
They
it.
didn't copyright it.
All right, so I got some resin on this. So basically, to be fair, this is like,
This is Mort trying to unwrap his map.
yeah. Oh god, that's disgusting. So basically,
That really goes with the discussion we were talking about earlier there, Mort.
God.
I
need to
put
get a washing machine.
a ton of
Who's been doing
tracing
the
paper,
sheets?
taping it over itself over a wall in my old house, and then I eventually took it to
Sonia doesn't wash her sheets.
FedEx, and I got a big.
Oh.
I copied each one and I made a big world map, and then I think this might even be. That's flipped from what this is. That's the final product. But I actually did it because it's funny that you say it looks like Final Fantasy, because I actually flipped it so much because I thought it looked too much like our map,
Oh.
and so I'm like, if I flip it, it looks kind of like our map, but very obviously not our world.
Yeah, I see that.
But when I flipped it, especially the middle country, it used to be facing the other way, and Tabula was on the eastern
Especially
coast.
Tabula, it kind of does look like Europe. Like it kind of
Yep.
looks like France, Sweden, Norway.
That's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny because the other
Russia's
continent.
gone.
Yeah, we got rid of Russia and America. We done wiped us out.
Yeah, that does look like Asia, like kind of like on the.
I don't mind going on that. I wanted to show that off. Okay.
How do you pronounce it? Henshins?
So Ron, while you're flying Mare,
So
It has to
the
do with
Americans
Power
just got
Rangers.
It was
fucked.
tensions. Yeah, hensions maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it has to do with Power Rangers.
Okay.
Yakuman says it's cool, and you made my geek inside jump with it.
Thank you. You are going to get a +2 bonus to staying on Mare if you ever
Oh,
try to get dismounted
sweet.
during your training. Braddock, you've been planning a wedding.
Yes.
And learning how to fly an airship, to be fair. You're now proficient in flying airships.
Damn right.
Do a barrel roll!
Damn right.
I was
Julian-
proficient before. There was.
Yeah,
I already knew how to captain this ship.
Julian and Christopher no longer let out these strange, like tightened sighs or gasps. They stopped doing it. It was really
Why
weird.
are you breathing so hard?
Yeah, they're breathing really hard for those first few weeks, but now you're very proficient in flying the SS.
Land,
Whatchamacallits.
sea, and air vehicles. Give me a freaking vehicle. I can do it.
Yep. Cassidy, you have been working on your shield. You are right on the verge of getting a working prototype. It doesn't have everything to start, but you're like, I think I can get some of the first functions going. You think that some of the metals that the mining operations of Osnabruck are able to pull out might be able to give you some of that ore, and if you can get your hands on a good forge, you can probably crank this out in like a week. But you're like, you can see it, like all the pieces are assembled. You're like, oh, I just need that last
And important to note that while Cassidy no longer has access to like spells anymore because of the switch we're doing to TOV, he still has access to cantrips.
Yes.
So yeah, because of the tool, the special tool that I have, the tool of many things,
Yes.
or whatever it's called.
Sirmia, you have been just enjoying yourself. You and Maltea, you haven't been able to do much. You know, there's a shit.
After
There's so
99
far
times,
you guys
yeah,
can do.
enjoyed.
However, Lordio
I think
has
he'll be doing things.
taken you guys off on his little tiny little two-person. So all three of you, you're not all huge. You have to leave your sword behind. But you've also been spending days trying to figure out how do I get this thing going? You know that it's connected to clarity of self, but fuck that, right? But you're excited because as you guys are pulling in, the clouds are parting. You're docking in Osnabruck. You know that the one person who doesn't always annoy you is somewhere in the city, probably after a month away. Other than Maltea, I don't know. She might annoy you. But
Nobody annoys me. Just kidding.
Telani, you guys dock off. Braddock, we talked about you getting rid of paperwork or taking care of paperwork, and you guys are all sort of going off into the city to get the bearings, figure out about town, and
We need somebody to do the paperwork. Hello, friend.
Braddock
just slide in.
Nice to meet you.
Really quick,
Nice to meet you.
the Power Rangers podcast is called Henshins and Homies. I don't know what that means, but Henshins is spelled Hensions.
Yeah, I think
Zach is really funny. He's great. Check it out.
I
I'm
like
pretty sure that's a reference to. Why is this?
I don't know anything. I watched Power Rangers when I was little. I had the one about the ooze, the movie about the ooze.
Oh yeah, the Power Rangers
Ivan
movie.
Ooze, yeah,
that was
Ivan
Power
movie,
Rangers
yeah.
the movie.
Yep.
And it's great, but I remember nothing about it. Except for ooze.
Yeah. Remember the ooze.
Ivan Ooze.
You guys go off into the city. The camera
Should probably get that.
swipes up, and then it comes down on a new part of the city. Telani,
It's me.
you've been here. You and
Haku.
Vipka came in.
Vipka.
Vipka, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Thank you. Have been off with the X-Toads for a month and some change. Vipka, learning a lot about the local plants, learning a lot about the geomancy and the druidic and the magic and the wild sort of way of things. And they had a genie that was living on campus, as it were. So she got to train with them and learn some weird magical shit like that, and better work her art, while Telani was beat to shit every fucking day for probably each month's 40 days, so probably 30 days you just not 30, we'll say 25 because he had some travel days, but it was just making you run up to a top of a mountain, fight just a chain of people who are just well beyond your capacity, traveling back down the mountain as far as you can, passing out, surviving the night, or someone just giving you a good berry so you can survive waking up, doing that for like a half month. Eventually, you stop passing out. Saoirse is on that like overtired thing because she's been out in the sun all day, so she's like, and then she's just gonna like tank.
So we're in the climax of the Mulan "I'll make a man out of you" montage.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm
but
about to.
a lot more violent.
Okay,
But
to climb that pole.
yeah, it's very anime.
You climb that pole, but
Scrapes,
there's a
you've
bunch
got-
of monsters at the bottom of it shooting at you.
Eventually, you started to climb up to the top. And you weren't getting knocked out. You were able to keep your own, and eventually we were able to start fighting back. And that's when Cagnet and Haku taught you your new little trick, which you've seen through both Haku and Cagnet being able to do it, and knowing that once you have mastered it, you will then seek out a new student to pass it on to. That's sort of like the one master to student sort of thing. But you're feeling pretty confident. You know the goal is to enter you as an actual combatant in the tournament here, while Haku is just sort of there as a personality. He might have an exhibition match. Yeah, exactly. It's the, he's like a guest announcer for all intents and purposes. But you've gotten to know the people around you. I'm going to info dump a little bit on you right now.
Please do.
It's fine. It's mostly people you've met because you jumped in with us for Turek last time. But Turek being one, an extremely well-versed warlock who Vipka spent a lot of her time with, as well as the genie who had taught him. Did a lot of spell training. He's also the one that sort of does he's the Braddock of X-Toads, shall we say. He does a lot of the paperwork and the business because nobody else wants to deal with that level of responsibility. And he is a hobgoblin, so it makes him happy. You met Tausafia, a southern dwarf woman with a Tabalan accent who is almost like a spiritual twin to Chrysitha. If you could just make Chrysitha a Braddock, that would be this woman. Haku's manager, maybe the only other person other than the half-crippled, like, 600-year-old gnome that Haku is afraid of, is Tausafia. That being said, the 600-year-old needs-a-cane-to-walk gnome is Cagnet. He's Haku's master. You've known him growing up. He's kind of like that guy that was always in the background. This man has done things that keep you up at night in terms of like seeing what the physical capabilities are that you might someday be capable of.
All right,
what they're
time
teaching
for
you.
me to go. Oh God!
Yeah, exactly.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Please don't do that anymore.
Oh, let me just put that
My
back
leg
in.
doesn't bend that way. Why?
Medicine check. You're fine. Other than that, you've met the X-Toads, where some of them are here, not all of them, but there are some who have come. You've also gotten very used to you fucking hated it when you first got there. They live in a tropical climate. Like, they are just on the edge. Right before it gets subtropical, they're on the southern edge of that. So, like, now luckily oh shit, actually, never mind.
So
I was going to say
like
you're here
North
during
Florida?
winter, but it's actually their summer. So it was fucking horrible for the first, like, 2 weeks, but eventually you got used to the heat. And now that you're in Osnabruck, it takes, everybody else is kind of like, even in their, like, winter, it's like when Floridians get in, like, the 60-degree weather and we're in tank tops and shorts, or Mike in 30-degree weather. But it's that you kind of like come out and you take that breath of like winter Osnabruck air. It's winter. Like, you guys are in the equivalent to our like January. Like, it is the heart of winter right now. There's ice everywhere. It's snowing. It's a light breeze. It's not like one of those harsh winter storms, but the snow's falling. It's very German. It's a German-esque town. That's the style of architecture everywhere. But in Christmas time, if you want to put an approximate like vibe check for Osnabruck right now, gingerbreads everywhere.
I
There's
heard this is where Santa Claus.
Ooh, Santa Claus.
Sermia steps off the ship in short shorts and sunglasses.
Mortis also wearing short shorts and sunglasses. I don't know what Mortis
you've been here in wintertime. You know.
We just all
so
know.
you've I actually think, other than the two of you, this is probably the first time any of you have been here. It's nice. Has anybody ever been to Mackinac Island?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like a mountain, obviously. It's just like a big multi-tiered hill for all intents and purposes. It's approximately multiple islands ranging about that size to maybe either stretched out, but approximately around there, and there's a chain of them. And you can see that there's actually bridges connecting all of these as well. And there's you can see ships going back and forth, a lot of air travel as well.
Even in January? Would there be people traveling over the ice with sled dogs? Because that would be super fun. I'm not saying it should happen.
No, it should.
That
Listen,
would be
I
super
told you,
fun.
Osnabruck's a lot of you, so if you're it should be this, I might ask you, what do they do here? I think the sled dog thing would be, now it would make sense if there's, at the technology level, if there are icebreaker ships, but even with that, you look at the Straits of Mackinac, there's certain areas that you just ride across with a snowmobile, even though ships are going off. So there's probably a canal or a strait.
Let's do that. There are some passages that have icebreaker ships, and there are some where you can walk across.
It'd probably be on the outside, trade routes,
Yeah.
so they don't even come near the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you can walk across, or
yeah, all of the residential can be completely untouched.
You
People
could ride
can
a moose or
ice dog
something, I don't know.
Ride a moose. I think that's adorable.
Drawn
Yeah.
sleigh.
Yeah. A what drawn sleigh?
A reindeer drawn sleigh.
It's very
like Santa.
literally what Liz is doing right now. That's everybody's even in inside Sermia, that is the
God damn it, this is so cute.
This is so fucking cute. It's one of those, you squeeze Maltea's hand even harder.
It looks like a postcard.
All of a sudden, as far as Maltea and Sermia, I'm picturing Negasonic Teenage Warhead and
Oh my
Yu-Gi-Oh!
god! Oh my god!
I got a new scarf. Ginny made it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. One time when we stopped for gas, I just hopped on a magical boat driven by, what's his face? Baron Tom D, and picked it up.
Baron Sam D?
Yeah, Baron Sam D, yep.
Oh, that's nice.
I cast
I
message
really did
every
not
night
pay
that I
attention
helped.
on this.
I was just really kind of
Work
checked out.
does cast sending to speak at least a little bit to Jimmy when he can.
He uses all of his spell slots.
That's
understand
adorable.
that.
Yeah,
Is
whenever
that
he has
the-
spell slots left over, yeah.
The girl that he
You
left
made
behind.
the time. You
I
made
know,
the time.
it's super cute.
Everyone's pairing up.
Now, as you guys, you've been here for a day or so, like I said.
Why am I here? Why am I in Osnabruck?
So, that entire, when you got to Tabula, you, without telling them, entered the fighting tournament to try and win, to train under Haku. And you did. And you've been gone, but part of the win was you're auto-entered into this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It's also technically a way to get around having to deal with your family, but you also get to come home without dealing with any red tape. Especially, but you've realized you don't know if, and it's up to you if you want to do your name or have a misnomer or a wrestler name. Haku, I will say, Haku, while he went by his name, he did play a heel when he was in the rings. He was very much like a villain character who really leaned into jibing his opponents and riving them up. And you could either be, is it a face and a heel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's
He's
also a tweener.
He's doing the whole oh, I didn't know there were so many rednecks in Osnabruck.
Yeah.
Boo!
Yeah. And even though he's masked, Rey Mysterio is a face too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so even if you're masked, you could still be a hero,
Oh,
a
yeah.
face, if you wanted. according to the genre of wrestling. I'm just not if you want it. It's a fucking game of dragons, and you're a cat person. Do whatever you fucking want.
I have two that I'm deciding between. I guess I'll decide when I hit the ring.
Oh, for sure. You could also run it by. You got your. You got two honestly like diehards right here too. If you wanna pick their brains at all. Two guys that just fucking love wrestling and could talk about it. No, don't look at me. I'm talking about those.
Yeah.
Don't let the man
Anyway.
explain this to you.
So
I believe in your decision.
Two
Thank
men
you, Jeremy.
get into a big circle. It's a square. Okay, all right. It's a shape.
It's a squared circle.
It's a squared circle.
It's a squared circle.
You've avoided dealing with any higher ups of the city.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't gone to the festival itself isn't happening for like a day or so. But you want to make sure that, you're not caught by the city, you're not causing too much trouble, because then you're going to have to run in with mom and pop and deal with all that horse shit.
Yeah. Has Deepka interacted with anyone?
As of this morning, she said she was going to check in with the castle.
Okay.
But she wasn't going to say anything about you.
Okay.
She was already away on, sabbatical or whatever the fuck, Miss Priss was doing. We know, but, for whatever she told mom and dad. But you haven't heard
She was
from
in
her since.
Ibiza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you haven't heard from her since.
Okay.
What is your passive perception?
Passive is 15.
Oh, that's really good. As you're kind of walking along, Haku and Tausa are talking about plans, and you're just seeing some ships coming in, and you see, kind of like off in the distance.
I think so, yeah. I do have proficiency in it.
Okay, so what's your wisdom like? +1?
It's a +1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I was like,
as you're, you've lived here your whole life, and not only living here your whole life, you are a noble now in Osnabruck. That means something a little bit different than a lot of other places in the Lubra. While the Ironheart family is very much like the leaders and the nobles of Osnabruck, they're by no means nefarious rulers.
Mm-hmm.
It's everybody feels very fairly treated, happy citizens, well respected, if not a little, stern, rough around the edges.
They're a warrior clan turned nobles in a way.
Correct.
So the general feeling is that they earned their right to be there to rule the area.
It's been turned so.
Which I don't really agree with that system of governance personally, but that's we're talking in a fantasy setting here.
Well, hey, but you could. Even Telani could maybe not agree with it. If that's why she doesn't like. That might rub the fur the wrong way, as it were. Don't do it with that one. She's the smallest one, but she's the meanest one. No, that's not true. Catilia is the meanest. Cora's just the most aggressive. If you piss her off, it's very hard as a human. Mostly, it's just cats or the dog. But the sort of.
I remember I let the other one bite my arm when she got mad.
Catilia,
yeah, when she was just done and she was looking at me like, I don't know what to do now, and I was like, now what? She's like, I just ran off, and I was like, that's right, I won.
Reverse psychology.
The general Osnabruck is very agricultural, but there's also a decent mining operation. That there's a lot of magical rocks and iron that is sort of rife across the islands.
I love magical.
And Osnabruck Castle that your family inherited is sort of built on one of the original mines. That's what the old ruling class sort of built their empire on top. And
I'm scratching.
however may have disseminated over the years or stayed the same, people are at least happier with the Ironhearts than they were with whoever used to be in the seat. But you've learned to also pay attention to the ships that come in and out of the port. Be that however it might be. And as you're kind of scanning the sky, walking along the streets, you see the undoubted silhouette and inevitable fully lit figure of the SS Whatchamacallit flying in You heard Julian
Just passing
and
over at,
Lordio
the
talking
ship
about
over
doing
to
that,
the
but
Final
the
Fantasy.
last you saw was them taking the ship away at the city before you went and did your thing. So
It's your turn
you
now.
see it flying in, and it's coming into dock, which is maybe like a few minutes walk from here.
Ow. How much time do I have before the competition, for the show?
You got about 3 days.
About 3 days?
Yeah,
All
you
right.
got 3 days.
Cool. I am going to, Telani, I imagine, she's, as, there are a lot of, like, rumors around about her and stuff. It's, agricultural area, like, people generally know the business.
What are the rumors about Telani? Tell us.
What are the rumors about
What are
Telani?
the rumors about Telani?
She
tell us all
refused
the
to
dish.
marry a cousin.
Oh.
That's why she ran away.
Okay.
Ooh.
She... That's not true. What was that?
We love
Kenna
you.
said we love that.
We love that you refused to marry it.
No one actually knows who the cousin is. People just say, a cousin. It's not true.
I don't even have cousins.
Mort? Oh, that's
You
right.
were an orphan.
Oh God.
You can be my cousin, Mort. I won't marry you, Mort.
Braddock
That's
just
okay.
throws that out every once in a while.
We have so much in common.
You could be the non-marrying kind of cousin.
Oh, that's perfect. That's my preference.
So you ran away because you refused to marry a cousin.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, Morty.
That's a rumor.
That's a rumor. She got into an all-out not wrestling match, because people don't really know that she's super the general public don't know that she's super interesting. People just know that she's not really in tune with the Ironheart traditions.
Right.
So she got into a physical fight with her mother,
Okay.
who is an imposing and very strong woman. And that's why she ran. People say she either ran after that because she lost, or she was banished because she won.
Okay.
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
And some people think that she is doing modeling work in Tabula.
Oh,
Look at
interesting.
Yeah. The NFTs.
Two of these are true. One is a lie.
I hear she does car commercials in Japan.
I'm pretty.
Yeah, and you're.
I'm pretty sure the
doing
married a
it in
cousin
Alpha.
thing is true.
So some fun rumors about Telani. So Telani has been walking
So
around
she's not
with.
a lot of model risque photos come
no.
out later.
The lie is that she refused to marry a cousin. She actually fully agreed to it. She's like, hell yeah.
She was too enthusiastic. It really turned the cousin off.
She didn't leave. They made her go.
You know what happened? She originally enthusiastically agreed, and everyone was like, "Yay!" And then she met Mono,
Yeah.
and
I don't know.
So
your ops could never compare.
whatever the truth may be.
No.
You're hearing these. You've heard these go about town.
Yes.
No class.
So what are you doing as you see the SS Whatchmacallits docking down?
Don't encourage her.
Telani is currently wearing her hat of disguise.
Oh, lovely.
As she walks down the street, because she's just, she just wants to be in her town, be in her city, without being recognized for a little bit. And she's going to adjust it a little bit. She's lost about a foot in height.
Oh.
And her fur is like a tabbied gray, just like a regular like gray tabby cat.
Yeah.
And her facial features are a lot softer and a lot not more average probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
More catty.
Yeah, more catty
Than
than
Leonin.
yeah.
More
And-
tabaxi.
Yeah, closer to Baxi. And she is going to hop down to the pier.
And as you change, Haku's like, Jesus!
Fuck!
Yeah. Freaks me out every damn time.
Picks her up and body
Tell
slams her.
Sophia kind of distracts him, and they leave her alone. let her
Fuck,
go
just
out there.
slaps her into a building.
How cool! If you don't mind, I
You
think
slap
I
where her
think I'm
head
about to meet
normally
some old
is,
friends.
but it's a foot lower, so it just whiffs. He's like, "What the hell?" But there's just like a gutted out part of the building where her head would have been.
Somebody in the bathroom stall.
Somebody walks by. It's like you
Sorry.
can see his fingerprints in the building. How did he do that?
I do think as we're pulling up in traditional Mort fashion, I will cast Sending to try to reach out to Telani. Hey, girl, you up? Just pulling in to Osnabruck right now. We hope to see you soon and that you lived your training with Haku.
Nice. Wow. Good job, dude.
That was concise.
Yeah. The whole ship is
I
like.
think that's
Even
It was good. Good job.
Although Rod is
Unplanned by
Rod
the
is going, we really have to talk about his intro. Like it's weird that he messages everyone, "Hey, girl, you up?" Like
That's his thing.
That's how I know it's more.
That's how I know it's more.
I don't know if she was awake or not.
you
have
gotta
to
know
You have
how.
to confirm that she's awake.
Talani has not been allowed to
by
sleep
responding.
in. Haku has gotten
I don't
Talani up
trust
at
like
4
that.
a.m. every damn day, so
That's true.
her internal clock has reset to 6 a.m.
Because Cagnet has got an Aku up at 3:40 every
You don't have to. You
Oh,
are
my
free to
Louisiana.
respond with 25 words to us or to Mort.
Hey, Mort, you up?
if she wants to.
Mort
All right.
responds, no.
Hey, cuz, see you soon.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
She could have said so many more words.
And then around the corner, you see the
That's
SS
all of it.
Whatchamacallit, Telani, as you hop down building.
Ron is surfing on Mars.
Could you pass me the SS Whatchamacallit there, Mike?
Easy does it. Easy. Over to two.
See, I told you I can fly this friggin' thing.
Oh, God.
Where's Talani's figure?
I don't know, but I know mine's broken.
She might be in the box.
And look, perfect landing, didn't hit anything, no big splash, see? Got it.
All of a sudden, Ron just holds up like a 10. That was a 10. That was a 10.
What's
The
broken
Chinese
on
judge
Serbia?
one 8.5.
God,
You can't win them all.
They're
Serbians is
always
all broke.
so
really?
like excessively
Serbian
judgy.
I always hate the old rock
Fell
people.
off.
Racist.
Brush it off, Brad. I get like
It's just for Sermi and
Still
me.
good. What
I have
else?
her right
That's
next
besides the point.
She's right next to Telani.
Fitting.
No, Telani's figurine is not in the box.
Now, is this the boogeyman?
Talani's right there.
Oh.
I
Oh, there
don't
we
think I've
go.
ever seen this
It
one.
is
This thing is fun. I like this guy.
Ooh.
This is my next character, I think.
Where's it? Oh, there he is.
I don't know anything about him. He's
He's
just
a druid. No.
He's a druid.
He's
He
clearly
likes
a
trees
fighter.
so much he kind of
Fungal
became one.
form.
As you guys are beginning
Shape of
to
nightmare.
set down, where's Braddock?
I think he's up front.
I'm not marrying cousin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need a Chris figure.
Who's the brown one?
That was I just gave them they had a loot, so I made that serve me.
Okay, got it.
Oh man, I have a red dwarf figure and everything.
Oh, hey! Oh, wait, no, that's not. Yeah, it is.
The one missing.
Kalani's on the ship. Perfect. That was easy.
Who are you, random stranger who looks like a kitty? No.
Talani.
No, they land. You land on the ship. Hey, Telani. I look completely different. No, you look the same. I get
Triggered.
You guys are so racist.
Immediately,
That's how racist you guys are.
Braddock says hey Telani to every single cat.
Oh my god.
Is still racist if I am Telani?
He's just going down the street. Hey, Telani. Hey, Telani. Hey, Telani.
You have so many jobs here, Telani.
How are you in so many places at once?
Okay, so
Working
Telani, you
yourself
see
to
them
death.
sitting down as you're coming around the corner on the mountain.
I want to be perched on one of these posts here, just sort of just leaning back casually, like I'm the harbor master waiting for them to come in.
Oh, Braddock, so as you're looking to set down, you actually see where you expect the harbor master to be. Don't worry.
Oh no.
You see where the harbor master is, and you can see a catfolk, which doesn't surprise you, given... Oh, I see. Well, I knew that was only a matter of time. I'll fix it. I have the other piece I need to fix over here, too, when the kids knocked it down, so... I'm just breaking off a bigger piece, showing them how to do it correctly.
What a nice outlook.
Here's the harbor master.
Yeah, right? You see a catfolk standing there, kind of looking at you, making eye contact,
Hi.
and you assume it's probably for his paperwork.
Hey there. You got any, are you the harbor master?
What do you think?
Well, considering you're the one standing here looking at my ship while docking, I would assume so.
Fair enough conclusion. All right, well let's get this over this. I'm going to not ask permission. I'm just gonna hop on board.
Uh-oh.
Mare shoots her.
Braddock's immediately annoyed because this is the type of harbor master that would do this. Just like, it's one of these guys.
Mari shoots her. I imagine that it's not with his thing. He just pulls out like a...
Cast
He's got a
anti-life
Glock.
shell preventing the action.
He's actually got a Tech 9. He just...
I have anti-life shell. I've never found the time to use it because it doesn't work on
I don't
undead
do
and
warning
constructs, and we've been fighting a lot of undead and constructs.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
He's
I'm
actually
waiting to block a doorway at
actually
some point.
Mare has miniguns for arms
Just
now.
stand there. They can't
Where his
get through.
hands used to be, it's actually miniguns now. So he's got wings with miniguns on them. It's just like,
All right.
They don't
Fly
shoot
anymore,
any
but has
projectiles, they just make a
miniguns.
hell of a noise.
it's just like a firing blanks.
Yeah.
It's just it's really
So-
loud.
Number of passengers and crew?
Let's see here.
6,
One,
4. 1, 2. Do you count? 1, 2, 3.
four,
Oh, I gotta start over.
6.
Okay,
Does my
we
sword
can
count?
leave this one for later. Any cargo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got food.
No, we don't have cars.
As you
We
go
have a
about
boat.
that, Chrysotha's like, oh my god, what are you looking for there?
I am trying to finish this paperwork here. You know, there are certain rules and regulations when you come into Osnabruck.
And
You know, we need to know how many people are coming into our city. We need to know what you are bringing. If there are any dangerous magical items.
Drugs.
Yes.
what?
If
Yes.
there are any drugs.
Yes.
No.
We're bringing
No.
drugs.
No.
We're bringing legendary items.
You sir seem pretty sure there are no drugs on the board.
There
Oh yes,
There
we
are
can guarantee that
drugs.
there are no drugs.
At this point, you guys, who's got a passive perception of 14 or higher?
I can't.
hold
I'm
on,
carrying
hold on.
Lordio up
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
stairs.
say, you notice that Lordio's like trying to back up as quickly as he can,
I'm
bumps
just
into
saying, there
Suryashi.
are-
Oh yeah, I
There
got.
are weapons,
16.
there are drugs, there are exotic foods, and here are all the permits to cover all of those things.
Ah! Wow.
Ron's ripping a
Yeah.
line off.
Don't
of
worry,
his-
And as you're
This
carrying
guy's a master when it
you
comes
see
to
him
paperwork.
reach into his pocket and
He
throw
knows
something
what he's doing.
overboard.
Damn, this is thorough.
He's like,
It's such a waste. I
He's
throw
like,
him
I know.
overboard.
Instead of
as you do it, he's like,
what's the drug?
He's falling.
Fade?
yeah.
Instead of pocket sand, Ron's got pocket fade. He's just like, oh no, pocket fade. Runs away.
The other
All
person's
right.
eyes
Literally a
immediately
more cast
dilate.
text at this point.
Unfortunately, the dates don't
Not to
really
hint at
work
anything
out
that
for
might
these
happen in the
permits.
future.
Oh, it looks like you missed the
It's a very
deadline
small
by
sword.
3 days.
I want to
That's impossible.
Pity. But
I'll put a new.
the problem could go away.
What are you getting
I think
at?
she's trying to trade sexual favors.
She's trying to seduct you.
I think she might be.
He's engaged.
That's also
he's
a
engaged?
fact.
This sounds like
Also, the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, engaged. I am engaged. Yeah, there's
Who was
also.
the lucky person?
Oh, well, that's hardly any of your business, but that's my spouse's to-be's name. My fiance's name is Martine, but that's hardly any of your
I
business.
also know her.
Oh, good.
Insight check on face.
Do it.
Set the DC yourself.
16.
Yeah, just set the DC,
18
man.
plus.
You guys get it. That was weird.
18. Instinctually, Telani, without trying to hide, it's like, oh yay! I mean,
27.
I have a +9 to performance, but I'm not even gonna try to hide that because Telani would be genuinely excited.
27 on the inside.
Jesus Christ. You see through it immediately.
Oh my god, it's Telani!
Oh god damn it!
How you
I take off the hat. Guys, I'm so happy to see you!
never ask a cop for a bribe again!
Don't worry about that. I'd give you a huge hug.
I give you a huge hug and I maybe crack a rib a little bit. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know, my own strengths have
Roll a
gotten
D6.
so much stronger.
It's okay. Me too.
I've gotten
Not
so
as
much
strong.
taller!
Yeah,
He has actually
Braddock
gotten
is
taller.
canonically 5'6" now.
Mark-
He's grown a height
Mark-
since.
You have grown, my boy.
Foot
Oh
in
my
height since we
goodness.
saw him last.
Mark
She
can
still goes like
officially
this.
curl 7.5
Still
pounds
can
now.
absolutely do this, but he's now at like. He looks like an average human.
You're at perfect head patting height now.
But he's the biggest dwarf you ever saw.
Yeah, Cassidy's still very short.
I missed you guys so much.
And
You're
we-
engaged.
Yes, I'm engaged
Oh,
to
we missed
Martine.
Oh my gosh, does Martine know?
Of course!
I'm kidding, I'm so happy for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my god. How was it? How was he?
It was everything that I had ever dreamed and hoped for, and all of my bones hurt.
Sounds about right.
Right now?
So many
Yes,
paralyzed
all the time.
Right after.
Magic?
I mean, I'm fully like rested and stuff. I think this is just how I exist now, but it's so worth it.
Right after she says,
Somebody slaps you on the back.
right after
Jeremy, you cannot bring realism into this, man.
right after she says that her bones hurt, Mare comes and tackles her out of excitement, like just comes up and gives her a hug, but he's big now, so he slams you to the ground.
Canonically large.
Marty! Oh my goodness, you've gotten so big! How long was I gone? Oh my goodness, everybody has grown so much. Cassidy, you are about the same height. But I bet you have grown emotionally.
Oh, yes,
Sorry.
absolutely.
It's
100%.
I'm so happy for you. Get over here. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Even the other bee has gotten better.
No.
Grillmore is the only one that didn't grow. He got smaller.
Grimoire's dead.
Yeah, I
He got
remember.
parade.
That was really hard to look at and to remember in all of my dreams.
Yeah, we all watched him get ground up.
You know, we saw a couple of his clones come
I still
back and
can't
die
eat
again.
hamburgers.
It's like we get to keep
Oh, wait, have you
reliving
seen
it.
Grailmore around? There's like
Oh,
clones.
Oh,
of him.
no.
Elephant in the room. Guess what we did?
Points to an elephant.
Oh, yeah.
We sort of. So we found a forge and
We
the
fo-
first grotto, and we're
The first one?
the
Yeah.
first one. We're apostles.
Yeah, we got a really good group name now.
We all made an artifact.
So you are all.
Look, and I show you a diamond with a skull sticking out of it. I can detect trauma.
It's melting into his skin.
Keep that thing away from me.
Okay, I won't use it on you guys unless you want me to.
I have like a
I feel
glowing
like you're not
red
gonna
badge.
ask.
Like my
And I've got a
You can
glowing,
just assume.
a glowing blue badge.
yeah,
The deputy badge.
Oh, that's so cute.
glowing red one.
So cute, you're a little deputy.
We're the Whatchmacallits.
Yeah, we gotta bring you. We
Whatchmacallits?
gotta bring you there sometime when you have blood to spare.
The Whatchmacallits and Telani.
You want me to become an apostle of Ehrenfeld?
Well, I mean, technically we're not. It's not like we're bound to Ehrenfeld or anything.
No. He made the.
Did we make a mistake?
Yes. 4 weeks later, he's finally like, "Oh, that might have been a bad idea."
He made artifacts himself. I made my artifact by myself, so I'm an apostle of Sirmia.
Yeah, we.
That fits with
That's
you. By the way, I'm so
technically how it
happy to
works.
see
Yeah,
you. I have
we-
so many things to tell you. And I want to hear all about your months. I missed you so much, best friend.
What's the gossip?
There's a lot of gossip about me. Some of it's true, some of it is very not true. And Haku was amazing. I want him to be my dad.
I'll get him to do it.
While all of this sort of like, catching up
Step
has
one,
gone
get him to
on.
legally.
Lordio, Althea,
Make him sign the adoption
Christopher,
papers.
they're all like, oh, welcome back, but the dock masters actually start to show up, and she's like, I'll handle this. Y'all catch up. We'll get it later, girl.
The
We
actual
have lots of
paperwork
drugs,
here.
actually.
And she's like, catch
Braddock has a
up,
bigger
and she
I
like,
changed my appearance again when the dock
Paperwork
master.
than-
okay,
allowed.
and she
I thought
takes
you just
them.
picked up a job.
She takes them like down over
Sorry, I
here.
picked up a 9 to 5.
You were reviewing the paperwork for so long.
I wanted to make you nervous.
Yeah.
Sitting there at the end of it,
As
stroking a cigarette.
you guys
What's it good for
hear
you?
like a, and those of you with the passive of 13 or higher will see this guy kind of like, and it, I guess right above here, just opens up into what you recognize as a plane shift spell.
Oh.
What the hell is going on?
Someone very strong is here.
Someone very, yep, that's the sound it makes.
Ooh.
Someone very strong, or a creature whose special ability it is.
Hey, it's a
Counter-
Oh,
The
That
retriever, who is powered by a demonic entity bent only on retrieving its prey. You know that thing you guys made retreat like a month ago? It's back.
Well,
it found
wait.
it.
What took it
Did
so long?
Telani see this?
You did not.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
We'll explain later. Oh,
They wanted
fuck.
to destroy the forge.
Oh, these fucks.
Hey, look, they're themed.
That they're making so many sounds.
They're moving a lot of furniture through this plane shift spell.
Hold on a second.
No, you're messing up the feng shui.
This is our ship.
Who puts a ottoman there? It should
Don't touch that on my ship.
The foot of the bed cannot be facing the door. What are you doing?
Intruder.
You can't put that east. It's bad luck.
All right. We're going to take a bio break real quick. And then we're going to start what is probably going to be, well, we'll see. Because you guys are fresh. And Telani hasn't been able to go bonkers yet. And you all have new toys. You all have new toys to play with. Alrighty. So let's take a quick bio break. We'll be right back. I forgot to play the music.
Oh, that's okay. I don't have any in my...
Yeah.
I actually did do a radio commercial for Verizon back when I was working
That
in
was
radio.
the third time.
Oh, you can bring
Yeah,
that up.
that's
That's
a
a
fun
fun one
yeah.
to bring up. Like,
Yeah,
That's a fun anecdote.
Yeah, that's a great story.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
there
shocked
we
you
go.
haven't mentioned
Now
that
you
up to this
figured
point.
out.
Okay.
To me in general, considering how much I talk about the company.
Yeah.
All right. So as the
Don't
music,
talk about your phone sex experience.
Or your gonorrhea.
Those are what
I
we
can have
call
what?
unnecessary anecdotes.
I can have some.
all right. So we're back. I need everybody to roll the initiative because a lot of shit's going on.
this.
First roll.
Also, I will say this.
Nat 1.
Aw.
Really?
He didn't roll
Really?
it, actually.
So we got
I will-
19.
I will also say this. Gift of luck, no way. I have it. I have advantage on initiative. I got 2 nat 1s.
That's pretty typical. Though.
Welcome back, Telani.
It's pretty
So John got an 18, so started
got
off well.
19.
No way.
6
14 for
What's your
Ron.
I'm so happy for you.
plus 3.
Okay, so you're
I don't. Tanya doesn't know about you and Malte.
You said
Oh.
14.
14. Sorry, I knew it was a teen.
She has not read that vibe yet.
15. That's
I
right,
mean, you
Ron.
could probably read the vibe.
Second.
You want to fight?
It depends on how it depends if Malte like interacts with you during the fight,
The bad guys.
Oh, okay.
The bad guys are just watching.
Or if
on,
you
like,
do
what the hell
something
just
nice for
happened?
Also, I
Or
will
It's like one of those
protective for her.
cartoonish fights. Where
in
it's
which
like,
case Tanya would be like, "Oh my god, you guys are fucking."
for everybody that's not Telani, I'm so sorry because you weren't on the ship. Gift of luck is a ritual spell, so just blanket statement. Mort probably is going to cast it at the start of every single day, so
Yeah.
you're going to have so.
At
You
breakfast.
have
so-
gift of luck.
At
basically.
breakfast.
So that's
Yeah.
that's a reroll, right?
That's part of
You
his
get- you-
blessing
you-
in the morning.
No, it's not a
over
reroll.
food.
You
That
get,
is a
Or you have to
D8.
declare.
It's declared advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, you get. Oh, okay.
The lucky feat is reroll.
Yeah.
God,
So I don't have gift of luck.
The
Right now.
grounded.
bad guys
No,
are
I
just
wouldn't
looking,
have
and
that.
there's like
Okay.
that
I forgot that that
cartoonish,
was from
weird thing
Morgan.
of dust, like a
So
cloud
I'm
of dust with our
I
arms,
think
just like.
Sarmia also might have gift
Like,
of
take
luck,
that,
but
in there.
again, I think if you weren't on the ship,
I have
you
a
probably
different
wouldn't have had
one
time to
for
cast it
I
on
don't
you.
know.
2 knives, so we use
I couldn't remember where I got it from, so I just like I
Hello,
redid
mysterious
the-
stranger. Would you
Yeah,
like
it's
gift
a
of
deep
luck?
magic spell.
I redid it.
You look like you could use
erase
some
those
luck
for now.
today.
I still have my lucky feet though.
And Lordio's over the edge in the water, swimming towards his fade. He's probably like 20 feet underwater right now.
He actually doesn't know that Telani is not the harbor
Sermio,
master, so he's flushing the
That's
fade
tense.
down the toilet right now.
Do you know how
That's probably
luck,
close at best.
Do I
do you know
have
how
to do
luck
roll
works in
this?
Tales of the Valley?
No, it has +3.
No.
So anytime you fail a saving throw or miss an attack, you can take 1 luck
I
point.
saw
I wanted to
this.
make sure
It's
I
once
rolled
per turn
matching
on
numbers
an
on all
attack.
you guys.
Once per turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have once per turn.
Oh,
If you miss an
Maltea.
attack or fail a saving throw, you can take a luck
bad.
point. At any point, you can add luck points to your roll. You can keep up to 5 luck points. You can also spend 3 to just re-roll.
Do they carry over each session? Or
They
just
don't.
start over?
I think they do carry over each
Yeah.
session.
I
don't
Right now,
remember
everybody
what
would
we
have
had.
0,
Oh.
and
Or
you
we're
cannot
all at 0,
over
I
cap on luck points. If
Well,
you
do you
have
have
5
or
and
you're
you
looking
gain another luck point, you roll a d4, and that's your new total of luck points. So
Remember-
don't let them cap out. You have to actually use them.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's hard to cap out because
It's hard to cap
you
out
can
if you're
use 3 to
consistent.
re-roll. So if you don't like your roll, you can be like, I used 3.
Yep. So like,
Reroll.
there's really not a reason to overcap. So don't overcap. Just even if you need to just chuck a +1 on a random roll. So you could, and it's a 1-to-1. So if you spend 4 luck points, you have +4 to your die.
Remember, you all start out with inspiration from me.
Yeah, once per turn when you fail to hit with an attack roll or fail a save, gain 1 luck.
That person right there is like.
The inspiration is what again?
I'm trying to remember what it was from.
So I don't know if it's gonna work with our current combination of
It's been
characters.
way too
It was
long
so
since
fun,
I've looked
because
at his
in
stuff.
the Crud Scrubbers kind of 3-shot.
I had the ability every time that I
Yeah, anytime
missed or
Mike gained a luck point, could also have somebody else gain a luck point, which always went to me because I had an ability where if anybody uses the luck point, I can also add my luck points onto your luck points. So it's just funneling all the luck points into me, and then I shove them onto
I
everybody
will
else.
say this, and you guys will
That
probably
shit
notice this
so
as
hard.
we get into the classes more.
Millie was interested.
A lot of like the OG 5e stuff has to do with like building your character, and a lot of the way that the TOV classes are designed is about the party propping itself up as you like class features fit into other classes' class features really well to make really nice combos, like was happening to you guys. That's like literally exactly what the system is.
That was a feat that I picked up, and that was something that you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you had it's designed
synergized.
to have the ability to. Yeah, it's straight out of the book, so it's cool. You'll see stuff like that.
Okay.
You kind of have stuff built in with your like bonus that you toss to the D4 to people. Like I said, the way the wrestler is designed, it was kind of an OP class in 5e, and it kind of, I feel, the other classes kind of rise up to meet it with what they're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is. Sorry, I just found it again. It's from the Lucky feat in Tales of the Valiant. It says, your uncanny luck generates 1 additional inspiration for the party at the end of each session. For you, inspiration gets a new use. You can spend inspiration points to force the DM to re-roll 1 attack that would hit you or a saving throw cast against you. But I don't know if is that the case for all the party members or just me? Okay, so everyone else gets a point of inspiration from Ron.
Which we can use to re-roll.
Even
or
20.
what?
When does it happen?
It was the
What's
last
the
session, so
inspiration?
you won't
You
have
should know
that
what
session.
inspiration is.
But from now on,
Is it a
after, at
D6
the
or a
end of each
D8?
session,
So roll to add onto your.
Inspiration in D&D is a D6.
Okay. Then
Unless
you
it's
can-
Bardic Inspiration,
Which could
has
be a
different
D8.
features.
Would you like to have potato skip?
Yeah. Thank you.
Are
I
you
would
else
actually
like
just like the
potato
entire
skin?
potato, please.
Yeah.
I'll go with it.
There we go.
Okay, so we got 1 inspiration from him, and then we have from
Gift of luck.
Gift of Luck
Yeah.
from you.
We
So-
got Foxy inspiration.
So additional D6, and then Gift of Luck is we get advantage.
Yep, you have 3 of them.
3 of them. Okay.
You have to declare it before you use it, so you can't fail and they'll be like, oh, I want to use my gift of luck.
Okay.
We're sometimes kind of lax on that, though.
All right. So, the Retriever's gonna go first, then Sirmia, then Telani, then Malthea, then Braddock, then Ran, / Mare, then the Barbed Devils, then Julian, then Lordio, then the Assassins, then Cassidy, then the Archmages, then Mort.
We'll get
Alright.
through this in 10 minutes.
I'll see you guys next week.
I think we'll be good. Okay.
Combat's going to be
So
over
intense.
by then with how strong the rest of you are.
Okay.
Oh, my printer's working now. I can finally make a copy of these pages so I don't have to have the whole book out. Yay! Don't buy HP printers, everyone. They're trash.
Fuck them.
Fuck.
All right.
We just got
It is going
demonetized.
to.
Wait, they were your sponsor? We love you.
It's going to climb down to you,
If
Cassidy.
you give us money, we will.
It's going to slash out with one of its claws.
I'll pretend to show for HP.
That is a cocked dice.
But you
You
need to
gotta
give
honor
us
the
money
cock.
first.
Yes, you do.
Does a 20 hit?
No, it does not.
All right. As it takes another slash with its claws, does a 21 hit?
No.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, what? That's.
I have my Shard of Creation in the form of a shield, which gives me a +2 to my AC.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
25 does hit.
So Cassidy, you're so literally as this
Shit
is
your pants and
happening,
then
you
it
like
creates-
turn your Shard of Creation into like a shield, and it like catches once, and everyone's like, "Whoa!" And it catches again, and like, "Whoa!" And you're like, "Yeah, I turned my Shard of Creation into a shield," and then like everyone's like, "Ugh!" As the claw like reaches around and it comes in to
You gotta
catch
reach
you.
around.
He gave you the reach around. We just lost 5 followers.
Or gained 5 followers.
Or gained 5.
We lost 5 and gained 25.
Interesting. I'll take
Gained
it.
69.
All right. You take.
Which creature is going up to Cassidy?
The big spider.
Okay.
The
It
retriever.
is going to deal. I feel like, 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it is going to climb.
It already moved 15 feet.
Actually. Oops. Oh god. I'm the worst. That's what this is here for. Here we go. This is the right thing. It is then going to. Man, honestly, Cassidy. It is going to try to use a force beam to hit you, but also try and like push you off the boat, like out of its eyes, like a Cyclops blast, pretty much.
Okay.
If I could compare it to something. Oh, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. That is ring of protection, so that would be 13.
So, you failed. You failed! You go back to first grade, you leave the party, you start at level 1. You still stay Cassidy.
Like, I do not have the boots of flying anymore, but one of the augmentations that I did take was basically a hovering thing, so I could still hover.
Fine. It doesn't know that, though, and neither did I before I tried that tactic.
Now you get pushed back and just exponentially.
Pretty much, yeah. Keeps. It's basically that's what happens. Is it keeps pushing, and you're like. So that's Mike. That's fucking hilarious.
So I could just activate it as I'm heading towards the water, but then the hovering will just stop me.
Yeah, you're just floating backwards.
It pushes you the full range. Oh God! Nothing important was there. It pushes you the full range, but you don't fall in the water, which was what it wanted. It's fine, whatever. Go to hell. You are going to take.
Did that spider just tell me to go to hell?
You know what? I'll say it. Not that bad.
It does deal 43 force damage.
Anybody like to do double stuff?
Whoa!
Yeah,
Yes.
I rolled really well on that one.
Thank you.
That's all it can do. End of retriever.
Either have it?
Training.
Is this my
Well then,
chocolate treat? It's
I'm
just
gonna
vanilla or-
activate absorbing, which is a mechanist feat, not an actual spell. So then, the damage gets reduced by 10, and then for the next minute, I have a resistance to that damage.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. So they're racing.
So you said it was how much?
I hear that less
It was
these days, which is good.
43 force damage, so it'll be reduced to 21.
It's reduced by 10.
Oh, by 10. I'm so sorry. So 33.
South
force
Park was
damage.
really big back then, so what are you gonna do?
And now you're resistant.
And now
Okay.
I am resistance.
For the next minute.
I'm
Serving,
sorry
it's
you
your
dealt with
turn.
such
Got
shitty
it.
preteens.
That's a cool ability.
Yay! The dumbest sense of humor.
Man, the way this statistics fell, it's like
Okay, one thing,
all of you guys, all of them, mort.
one thing I'm still behind on is spell lists. So in TOV, bards have the arcane spell list, right?
Mhm.
How have you been dealing with that in terms of like deep magic?
So far, it's just
Do you,
been.
do you just use the bard spell list in deep magic
We've been doing
and
that.
add it? Okay. Well, that means I have access to counterspell without having to learn it or use magical secrets for it.
Yeah, that made Bard super fun because like you don't
I don't have
divine
healing
spells.
anymore.
You don't have healing spells.
But I am a paladin, so I still have access to divine spells.
All right. But also like just like the passive like performance healing from Bards is crazy.
I'll have to think about what spells I'll take for magical secrets. Okay.
You know what? I'm brave. I'll say it. Power word kill.
Maybe
Magical
someday.
secrets. Power word kill.
Oh, is that
I think
arcane?
you might just
Is
already have
arcane?
that.
I cast Destructive Wave.
Oh, okay. How does that work?
Every creature within 30 feet of me that I choose, so all the enemies,
It's like this could be
Everybody holds their breath.
make the Constitution save. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemies. Everything but this guy and this guy.
Because you're not worth it.
Nagar?
Yeah.
No, everything but this guy and this guy. That guy's in range.
Mm.
Is this a bad person?
No, that's Montea.
Oh, okay.
Used to be a bad person.
Yeah, it's just a stand-in for Montea.
Okay, cool.
Was a bad.
Was a baddie, not a baddie.
Was a
no more.
bossy.
All
Now
right,
a close
the
friend.
guy with the sword saves.
Very close.
Let me see.
Very fresh.
What is the save DC?
This is like my cheeseburger
My
days
save
back in the
DC
day.
is 19.
And what stat is the save for?
Constitution.
Alright, you said a what team?
19.
Oh, it's good. Got a 16. Alright, let me see. It's a fail on
I did that.
Devil.
I did mine today.
That is a
This
success
is-
on
The frequency
Caster.
in days.
a fail on the other devil, and
Over a 9-month
a
period.
fail
about right.
on the caster.
Yeah, every 3.8 days.
Yeah.
On average.
Twice a week.
Alrighty. Oh my
Generally
god.
speaking,
Yeah.
that feels
Oh
appropriate
my
for a
God.
young man. of
That's
his
almost
age.
all
That's
sixes.
big.
That
Yeah.
Oh,
seems,
shit.
that seems normal. Yeah.
Very old.
They take
Telani's every 3.7 days. So they're
What's
about
that?
on the same schedule.
28 thunder damage and 22 radiant damage.
Wow.
Does that sound like it's
I just realized that initiative wasn't my first roll.
That is
How
15
many
damage.
times Telani was
And
after
if
that,
they
so
fail, they
my
are knocked
first roll,
prone.
Which feels appropriate.
just
Yeah.
okay? So it's just a free action essentially. Okay, perfect.
Thank you, calculator app. Answering important questions.
Prone.
He's good.
And
Holy crap, his
Alright, I
hockey's
have
amazing.
to reference the spell list. As I get used to it.
I mean, hey, yeah, don't worry about it.
And I will use my bonus action to cleave. Attacking the spider.
The spider.
I will use advantage, but not with Gift of Luck, with my weapon specialization. Does an 18 hit? The spider.
That just misses. Holy shit.
Okay. And that's 1 luck for me, right?
Yes.
Does a dirty 20 hit the guy on the ground? Oh, I guess I got advantage. Still a dirty 20.
Yes. 100%.
26 slashing.
All right, as you come up and you can see that this seems to be an infernal creature. Your paladin senses, you can just sort of sense the aura. The sword, you can see the edges starting to blow up a little bit as you approach this, but you notice that its face is covered in one of those iron masks that you've seen some of the devils under the employ of the cult. But, you know, they screech up at you as you come down and you slash one of their arms right off. They look pretty fucked up from your first spell.
And then my last attack, I will attack that guy on the ground over there. That's a crit.
Oh, shit!
A 19. Okay, I'm gonna read my artifact. Flip a coin. That's a 20. That's a 20. So I roll a second set of damage dice with the crit.
All right. Jesus. Man, she hasn't used the Twain coin since, like, session 4.
8.
I get it, though.
Those are some thick dice.
Dude, she's got some crazy dice.
Your dice are so pretty, honestly. Like, the glass ones are gorgeous.
Oh my
The
God,
liquid
I know.
ore
Yeah.
ones are gorgeous.
Yeah,
like, they have cool dice. I got these Chessex bitches.
Hey, I love your Chessex bitches.
Thank
Okay?
you, thank you.
But yeah, no, their dice are...
I don't. They gave me 2 nat 1s on initiative when I had advantage.
46 slashing damage.
You're so mean.
You hack one of their legs.
Yeah, they're mean.
And they're just like, "Ah!" as the leg kind of like flops, rolls down into the water. You can see
You
Throw
lost
it
something
away.
there.
it's just
Roll it
gushing
again,
blood,
yeah,
but you
one
notice
minute.
that the leg, while it
13.
starts to
Just what, lucky?
settle down,
No.
something grabs it and pulls it down deeper.
Oh my god, there's something in the water, y'all.
That's a
I
good
think
thing
this
I
is
didn't
yours.
follow the water
Oh, thanks.
That
Sounds
is
like
the end
Shaggy.
of my...
Vibe check.
That
Does it seem
line
like
delivery,
the thing in the
cadence
water
was
is
very
working with
Shaggy.
the
Oh boy,
group
guys!
that
I
just
didn't think I didn't fall in the
came
water.
down?
You can roll a vibe check if you want.
In a good way.
Oh, Scoob!
I guess Telani. Well, yeah, you could.
Oh, that's cocked. Hold on.
That's the end of my turn.
What would that roll be? Perception?
You
or
can do a history.
history. Okay. Nat 1.
No idea. You know that there's, you know the bay has predators that sometimes live in it for people who drop
Nasty.
things off, but they usually don't attack unless it's obviously like
Diamond scale sea drakes.
not just like people.
Fun fact about mooses is they can swim, which I don't even want to know.
They can dive.
I don't want to
you
know what a fuck moose can do.
Fuck moose.
Oh,
What,
God.
what about the blasphemous?
We'll find out. All right.
When a blasphemous and a fuck moose mate, it creates an abomination.
Amongst the wild.
An Obama moose. All right, Sermi, is that all you can do on your turn?
Yes.
All right, Telani, it's your turn.
Welcome
Here's
back.
what I want to do. Telani.
I cast.
Dog master.
I cast
master.
fireball.
Dog master.
So,
You made sure you were at level 12, right?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at level 12. Okay. So, Telani is going to see this crazy ass spider thing that freaks me out, but Telani's not afraid of spiders, I think. This is all
I
wish
didn't think
fulfillment.
about that. Shit.
It's okay. It's okay. Telani's not afraid of spiders.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just me. She she's gonna grin, and like an anime like sparkle is gonna like glint off her teeth.
Yes. Yes.
She has a little tooth now.
I have been waiting for a real fight. Yeah, the tooth that sparkles is the one that has that Haku signed.
When you say looking for a real fight, you hear Haku, who's like watching from one of the like
For
overhangs,
senpai!
like,
Not a practice fight! God!
You're doing great. It's fine. Hey, you, give me a hot dog. This is awesome.
He's still to like a passerby.
Exactly. 100%.
And I am going
They
to
no, they don't work.
He is that
attempt
level of famous
a
at this point.
body slam. I'm going to launch myself into my opponent. And yeah, or attempt to. Let's see what fucking happens.
All right, I have a baby, so I'm swearing a lot because I'm trying to get all my swears out now.
My baby repeats after what I say now, so.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Does anyone have any passive aura-esque bonuses that Telani gets to her rolls?
Well, it's not to the roll, just to AC.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
What was that?
If you are near me, you get a plus at this point 2 to your AC.
But right now it's just adjacent within 5 feet.
Eventually.
That is a 24 to hit.
I was near you, so I got a +2 bonus to my AC, so that one would not have hit.
A 25 wouldn't have hit?
No, because I would have, because the feet.
Where's Cassidy?
I'm all the way over there.
You got thrown?
Yeah, but I had to make a dexterity saving throw that time, so
So you would have taken the slashing damage.
I would not have taken the slashing
Which
damage.
was, so you'll get...
But were
AC
you
was like 23?
Were you right next
But-
to?
But one of the additional feats that I had to take, because I had to change the feats, since I no longer had the lightning launcher as a dual wielder, so since I am wielding 2 gauntlets, it gives me a +1 to the AC. So a +2 to your AC would have put my AC at a 26, since I was near
But were
Braddock.
you adjacent to him?
Adjacent to him?
You have to be
Yeah,
adjacent.
I was right there.
That's
not
not me.
adjacent.
Okay.
That's
So
20.
it
Never
still
mind.
hits.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
eventually
also
he
think
gets
Telani
in
would
one.
The
get it
only
right
people
now, either.
benefiting right now are Mort and Ram.
Okay. Never mind
To
then.
be fair, the cleric.
Which puts my
To be
AC at
fair.
21 now.
That's nice. Like, all right.
I just have that.
Does a 24 hit the spider?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Body slam this spider.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Slam the spider.
So what's the
Put him in
description of
body
body
bag.
slam again?
I launch myself into my opponent. You launch yourself with your opponent onto the ground, smashing your body's force into theirs for some extra hurt. Then I deal 3d6
So
bludgeoning
the
damage.
end of it actually is more equated to a power slam. Think of it as the pick
I
up
rolled-
onto the shoulder
I
and
rolled
the pick down,
two-
a la
two
British
sixes and a
Bulldog
five.
or Bronx.
I
That's
looked up
high
some
damage
images on
right
now.
YouTube and watched people do them to try and make a description. I might have
Oh no!
been more vague than
That's
I-
amazing.
It's like a running power.
Do I add? I don't remember. Do I add bonuses to
Yeah.
to these ones? So
you're
that's
using them your strength. It's listen. If I try to power slam Mike and he tries to power slam me, one of them is going to have a much more effective outcome. I promise. And it's
14 plus 13. So that is 30 bludgeoning damage.
One
Damn.
one can generate more force. One is going to have more momentum. Force versus momentum.
I get a +5 because all my friends are around,
Yay!
and I'm showing off, which is the entertainer.
So do I have to roll a save or be prone?
You do. You need to roll a con save or be stunned for 1 round. You need to beat
Not prone,
a
just stunned. I heard it's immune to
Deep
prone.
cut joke for you music nerds.
It's immune to prone, but it's not immune to stun. Fuck.
need to
Did
beat
it
a
save my
I feel like we have to have
destructive
that
wave?
flying to the back.
No, it took the damage. So
I mean, it takes
gotta
half
be,
of it if it's saved.
Oh, it didn't save.
Pull
No,
up
it
domain
failed.
by now.
8, so that's still. I think that's still a 16.
What would we classify in the TOV spell list? Flying Greater
Oh, no,
Steed?
it's a 17.
Because it's not in TOV.
Because I use my charisma.
Okay, you have to beat a 17.
divine.
Divine.
Because
What?
it's technically a divine spell.
I rolled a
It's
4 on the dice.
a conjuration
So the retrievers.
Even with the con?
The retrievers.
So divine spell.
Is it the? Is
I think the
paladin
spider's
only
con
one
be
that
pretty
can
high.
use it?
It is, but
And wizard.
if I got a 4 on the dice,
Paladins,
it's
I
not
think,
like a
really
legendary
Oh, okay.
monster. Even
Okay.
with a pretty high con,
Then
it's
maybe
barely
that
breaking
would
the
be one
double
of mine.
digits.
Okay,
It's a
correct.
Yeah, it's not going to hit
class
16.
Technically,
If this
you
was
have
like
to-
Blissmus, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But this guy doesn't have
I think
legendary
you have to
resistance.
be the paladin
Okay.
level.
So he just
No,
gets.
I mean I can use a magical secrets.
It's like you just
Oh,
sprayed
yeah,
him with
yeah,
some raid,
yeah.
but your fist was the raid. As you guys just see Telani like come up and wham, slam it down, like using her own body to sort of like body down into it. And as she like kind of stands up, you know, brushing some of the dust off, you hear like the guitar riff in the background out of fucking nowhere. As the retrievers like.
Nice.
Did we decide that awe-inspiring is a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. And grappling is also a bonus action.
Correct.
So I am going to, since it's stunned, everyone gets awe-inspiring and get a 1d6.
Oh!
That is up now. 1d6 to your next roll. Because you were so inspired by Telani.
It was pretty
Oh,
badass.
she's so.
You
Badass.
all heard the guitar riff.
That was so metal.
Braddock,
Wait,
you
are
swear
we-
you've seen Tamahaku do that movie.
Are we
Yeah.
on the water right now?
Yeah.
I like to think that the entire boat.
Just 100%. Yeah, there's a bit of a rock to
So
That
you
created
watches
a wake.
Sermia watches the boat go. Woo. Anybody who wasn't prone is prone now.
Yeah, right.
We all have to
Except for all
So
the PCs. Except
it's
for all the
stunned, so it can't
PCs.
take a reaction.
Even
Great.
the
Correct.
PCs. Everyone
All right, so
thinks-
here's what's gonna happen. Talani's
Throw
making
everyone's
a.
dice.
She's coming in with a bang, everyone. I am going to. 45 speed. I'm
It's
not gonna bother
stunned, so the
counting.
same effects. It just it can technically move, but flavor-wise, as a spider, I like to think that it's like.
I
Still
am
not
going
depth.
to.
Yeah.
Talani's going to run up the steps here, turn around, and then she is going to attempt a flying press.
Yes. That's what he's doing in the artwork.
I know! It's amazing!
That's what my NPCs felt like every time Haku did it.
Yes.
Like, oh no, I'm about to scratch their name off the thing. Great. All right.
It would always be the last person in line, and he would be like, "My turn."
It's stunned.
It is stunned.
So,
I don't even know if it can make a the save that I need to do. So advantage.
He would be.
I got a nat 20.
Yes.
Back with a bang.
I love this guy so much.
I love destruction.
Telani is back, bitches.
I see the training has paid off.
Jesus Christ.
So I deal
Get off my ship.
6d12 damage. Excuse me, let me find my d12s here real quick.
D12.
The flying press is one of the
Jesus.
highest
It's
damage
3d12.
outputs, but if she
It's 3d12.
misses, she takes
But
the
double.
damage.
Oh.
It's high jump kick.
It's high jump kick.
It's high jump
Exactly.
kick.
That's exactly what I
You
based
can
it
either
off.
double
Alright,
damage
that's
or double
fun.
the
Yeah.
damage dice with how we do.
If you get a nat one, do you take double
Can I
damage?
borrow a
What?
2d
If you get a
2d12?
nat one, do you take double
Let's see,
damage?
D12.
You should.
That's a d12.
I think that'd
That's a
be fun.
D12, and then.
And that's d12.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be really funny.
Whoa.
You just whiff the whole
Just
thing
throw
really
D12s
bad.
around.
Just throwing d12s all
Land
around,
on your
guys.
neck wrong.
Jesus.
Okay. Pretty mid-roll, but I don't even care.
Yeah, it
I mean,
feels
it's
good
still
because it's
6
doubled. Yeah.
D12. That's
Yeah.
all it's
All right, so
saying.
that was an 8, so that's 10, and then 8, 16, 26, 26 plus 7 is
33.
math, thank you. 33 plus my 13 is 46 bludgeoning damage.
Well, 33 doubled and then.
No, that's already doubled.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I rolled. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You
Do
could
have
add
access
D6
to,
to the damage too.
Your tabs.
No, I don't get it.
I feel like
Oh,
it would
okay.
be good to tap the spell list.
It
Yeah, I think you're right.
the 1d6 is for everyone else, not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Well, what about? Oh no, you didn't get my inspiration.
They're all
Never
regular
mind.
inspiration,
You don't get
so you
more.
can just
46
tap the
seems
first
like a
page
lot
of
already
the
after
spell
all the
list.
damage I did. So that's 46 bludgeoning
Of
damage.
this.
Okay.
And also,
Oh, and there's more.
The target rolls a dex needs to roll the dex
Fails
save
because it's stunned.
because it's stunned, and it is now pinned.
So it's prone, definitely now.
Yeah.
Ron runs up.
It's
One,
immune to prone.
two. No, shoulder went up.
And just for funsies, I want to do one of my free attacks. I'm burning so much,
Guts points.
so much guts
but
points. I don't even care.
Who cares, dude?
Who cares?
This is 5 months in
that's a grapple.
the making.
This is 5 months in the making.
Yeah, she wants to deal some damage. I feel like she's dealt.
Telani got the hot tag. Check it out.
I feel like she's done more damage
What
than
happened when we let Telani
Ferric
achieve
did
her
that
perfect
entire fight against.
Flavor-wise, for
In
sure.
one
I
one
think
round, she's done more
affixed
damage than Ferric did in an
her
entire
artifact
battle.
to the Ioun stone that she got earlier, and
I
so
like
it's
it.
like floating around her head,
Cute.
All my free
and it
ones
flips in
are
midair.
based on grapple, not pinning. That's okay.
It's still you guys see Telani like just flip it. She run up the stairs, jumps up like Braddock. If you like flash back to sitting in front of the TV with your dad and brother.
this off
Yup, the smile. But it's just like the claws come out, and you're like, whoa, shit! As she just
She just jumps in the air,
she
but then
smashes
Oh
down
my god.
into the lower level of the desk.
Yes.
As you guys see her.
to fix it.
she doesn't need momentum. She causes momentum.
She increases her center of gravity.
She jumps into the air, and then like a jetpack just shoots down.
And Telani, you see you've messed this thing up, that it's pinned by like parts of the ship sticking into it. But its head still looks like it can probably fire some of the weird rays that it has, but it is fucked up. You hear throughout all the chaos and everybody like, ah, and the ships and the splashing and people yelling, you just hear the shipwright Julian let
Did
out a
thunder
very
damage
heavy
do it?
sigh.
above all of it.
Yeah.
Did it take more?
It's a
thunder
magical
damage?
sigh. Does it
You
say
hear
that constructs
Haku at
take
the
double damage
shoreline.
from?
I know that they get
9.2.
Constitution saves, I think.
Oh, that's pretty high
Holy
praise.
Volcana
But I don't
Fulminator!
know if
You
they
gotta
take
put
extra
it all the way
damage
through
out
to
of
the ocean.
If it doesn't have a weakness,
Thank you
then
for the
it doesn't take
feedback.
double damage.
Yep, you did good though. That was good. That was the best
She's
one
gonna.
yet.
A single tear rolls down Telani's face.
Gotta inspire.
She's
Gotta
trying
inspire. Bring
acrobatics.
another hot dog.
That's better. Just random people are like, why am I getting him a hot dog?
Why am I
She's
doing
going to
this?
throw one of her
Speaking
throwing
of spent, my
daggers
buddy
that
did
last
it.
was seen infiltrating Telani's lower back. Oh, I thought it was Mari. I was going to ask what his AC is, but she's a good guy.
Don't. Why is Maltea hitting Mare?
What is she throwing at?
The
guy.
one sword dude.
The sword dude.
Yeah.
Sword.
That is
Sword dude.
going to be- And
I rolled poison damage for her if you want. to
oh
use
yeah, let me know that
number.
poison damage.
23.
All right, as it hits, he's like, ah! Oh, as you see the blood just starts pouring out. A decoagulant, as some of you have learned personally. All right. She had to use that acrobatics to get up there.
She was doing 3d10 poison damage when we were like level 5.
Jeez.
That's why she fucked you guys up so quickly on that chase.
Yeah.
That was
That was a good chase.
it was a great chase. That was a lot of fun. Braddock, it's your turn.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that laugh.
That's
Braddock,
scary.
do a damage.
I mean, I think you guys should like that laugh.
Braddock is going to move there, and then I don't think we have it.
Get big.
Yep, he's going to use
Might be
his
behind you.
We,
or-
it's in the chest.
okay,
I saw
Cassie
it.
knows where it is. Sorry,
Yeah.
John.
Here we go. Here's Braddock's new form.
Oh yeah, we also have a new finished, 2 finished Veld journals. If you want to look at either of those. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you read. I know you didn't read 4 because I think Kenna's the only one who's read 4.
4 is I haven't finished 4. It's in my backpack though.
I won't be able to like stay behind him.
I don't.
Oh,
How
obviously,
tall?
yeah. I just want to let you know that those are options in case you're just
If you wanna like take it with you.
How tall is this technically compared to the bottom deck ever?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay.
15 feet on each deck, so 30 feet tall ship.
Got it. Okay.
We has a big ship. It's a big ship.
In that case,
I
then
mean,
I would have
it was
moved.
an aristocratic yacht before you guys turned it into your cesspool of adventuring.
The masturbation
In that
station.
case, I would have moved.
I
up
did the
here.
math. For more, it was like every 3-4 days. That seems about average.
Right, that's
Was it just
Sermon
these
is at
two
99.
that failed to save, or
I'll
was
use
it
a math
those
rubric.
three?
Those
Like
two are
every
right
other
there
day.
too. So these
I
two
feel
are
like every time we're
casters.
not
These
doing,
two are prone.
doing
Okay,
combat.
those two are the only two that are prone. Okay.
Braddock.
I know, I was your
Designated
roommate.
room on the ship.
Every day that we're not doing combat.
Every 2.7 days, you heathen.
every other day.
Braddock would go up there and just go, smashing time, okay. And he's just going to
Oh, we're
start
not talking about masturbation anymore.
smacking.
I feel like under the SS Whatchamacallit, I just take a little chisel in really tiny lettering, put the masturbation
Are you attacking the masked devil
One really
or the
sterile
roguish?
white maroon.
We have a pocket dimension.
to attack the roguish one first.
You just walk into a room and it's a massive like sex room.
Nobody
Actually,
go
no,
into
sorry.
that
The size of an
dimension.
arena.
I'm
There's
sorry,
so many
I would
fluids
not.
floating around.
I would not actually get big to do what I
Sorry.
need to do. I'm still going to move up here.
Martine's heard that before.
PG-13.
Tonight's just for you, my lady.
All right.
Missionary only.
Missionary Mondays.
With Great Weapon Master, I should say.
10
Okay.
seconds.
Sorry, I have to say, Liam
23.
is
That hits?
That's all. Just make a little bit to beat you beat.
Ronnie, you're on
shapes
deck.
her.
I am on the
shapes her
deck.
tiny hut like wall.
We're gonna get to Mort. We're gonna end after Mort's turn, and we'll start at the start of turn order. Are you gone next week or the week after?
Week after.
Okay.
24.
Oh, sweet. So we'll be
I'll be
perfect.
here, I think it's the 9th. 10th?
Yeah.
24 damage on the rogue.
Nice. And you are using your hammer or your sword?
That one was the Great Axe.
Oh, the great axe. So this just like you.
It canonically does change every single attack.
Yeah, you crush in and you feel like bones break. Like you broke flesh, but you feel it like in a little bit.
You still alive? That's a yes. Attack number 2. 24 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
As they try to like pull their dagger up to stop, and you just like cut right. Well,
Oh.
let's see. Let's hear.
Oh,
Have you used your D6 yet?
Oh, no, I have not. So. Or is that for damage?
It's your next roll.
Okay. We'll
Yeah.
put it in the
We've been playing it as
damage
soon as you remember.
Your next roll as soon as you remember.
Listen, I'm Reaper Sunny is
Reroll
enough
these.
of a punishment. Use it when you remember. I still feel bad about the pipe.
Through my colon. 10, 20, 36 points of damage on that one.
They come up to stop you with the dagger, and you just like straight down, literally pop
Just
the arm off.
like
Okay.
hot dog slices
Yep.
arm. Oh.
By the way, this was all with cleave. I used
Yeah.
my bonus action to cleave.
Shunk.
You alive still?
I wouldn't make any more noise, guy.
Technically, if you're still up. You're still breathing. Double 17s again, so
Yep.
that will hit.
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
17s.
I rolled dual 17s on the dice.
Witchcraft, kill him.
If we must.
27 points of damage.
All right.
There's just one of those little, like, moments.
As you hack down right into their chest,
I don't know.
they look down at it, look up at you, and their eyes
Why
roll
not an
back
anchor in
as
there?
they head into their death rolls.
Okay.
Unconscious.
I then look at the demon on the ground. You're alive! And now I'm going to take my actual attacks.
Oh my god.
So that is probably not going to hit with a all of 15.
That just hits.
Fuck yes.
Oh! Everybody has a bardic, though, except Telani, because she wasn't here. Yeah, she wasn't here at breakfast.
I'm doing fine.
Which is a D8, right?
D10.
D10. Okay.
10, Jesus.
It's a D10 now.
34 points of
Pretty
damage.
sure.
Nice.
Ouch.
Yeah. Second attack.
At 14th, it's a D12, but that's not for 4 those.
That will be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, that'd be fun to find with your foot.
And don't forget that you can use
32 points of damage.
bardic to roll
you
extra damage
lob its head
or
off.
reduce damage.
Ah, okay.
You lob its head off, and its body disintegrates, leaving behind a patch of barbs
Oh.
where it once stood, and you'll take 7 piercing damage from that. This is now just a shitty. Oh, sorry, it's this one up here. This is just a patch of barbs. Oh shit, Julian gets hit with it.
Wait, what happened?
Julian's the
when
one in
this
the plague
devil
mask,
dies,
right?
its death
Yep.
results in a patch of spikes shooting up at its death point.
Julian's
So I'll
not a
take
bad
7
guy,
points
so
of
we don't want to
damage.
shoot him, correct?
My third
Correct.
attack.
Julian's on our side.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I will say I will.
I don't think we're gonna make it.
Can I attempt to just shove the wizard off of the ship into the
Yeah,
water?
go for it. Bull rush.
Bull rush. Nice. That will
There's still
be
7 enemies.
Oh, there are.
There's a Gug down there,
Oh.
which is like
a 22, I'm guessing, to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So he just gets shoved off
Yep.
the ship, technically, into the water.
Yes, indeed.
Unless he bounces off the dock, which would be funny.
roll a directional.
Yeah.
Where's the direction of this?
What did he just go where I
Yeah,
shoved
he hits
him?
the dock.
That's hilarious.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna take 10 damage
Ow.
as his splashes down, a little pool of red comes up.
And just to be this dick. Action surge!
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Does action surge give you another bonus action?
One
No.
more attack.
No,
that's
it
round
gives
of
me
attacks.
3 more attacks. Because of my...
Because it gives you another action, but not another bonus action. I agree.
19 to hit that one.
Yep.
But not another turn.
Not another full turn. No, but it'll give me an extra full round of attacks. So at this level, it's 3 more attacks.
Yay, fighter.
30 points of damage.
Nice.
Second attack of that will be a 20 to hit.
Yes.
God
I
bless
feel
you.
like a fighter
Dude.
smiter would be good, even though it's like low spell slots.
Technically, you're only allowed to smite once per turn.
Yeah, but if you were like a fighter and a smiter, you could add some extra damage. Maybe it would be a
15.
waste.
Plus 16, 31 points of damage.
All right.
Don't forget
And-
this guy.
Oh, hey, there he is. And then third and final attack of the round. I will miss with a nat 1 and a nat 2 on the dice. But Braddock
Lucky
is
with
sitting
the
there
nat
and he's
2.
just like, I feel like I did things.
A frenzy of attacks, and then the last one, you just
Whiff.
you let go.
I
of the
went
attack,
up
you
there,
let go of the weapon.
Did 8 attacks
Braddock
in
blushes.
6 seconds, pushed a guy off of the ship as he bounced off, killed 2 enemies.
A little tired.
Brad, it's your turn.
Okay.
We got the cheese grater.
Sonic the cheese grater is the legend.
So Ron is going to jump onto or like run over and jump on Mari's back.
Cheese.
And then he will fire at that thing that's on the dock back yonder
The
way.
Gug.
Yeah, the Gug or
You can get 6 attacks.
Does Rand know what a Gug is?
I don't think I do.
encountered one.
I don't think I've ever.
He's never
encountered
fought one of these before. There's this weird creature. It looks like a gorilla with no head, and in the middle of its chest is just a huge mouth.
And it's,
Yeah, I would definitely shoot at that thing.
It's
then.
got huge arms and then a second set of arms popping out of its elbow spot.
Oh, Ron would be like, "What the fuck is that? I need to kill it."
Good plan.
Arms coming out of its elbows.
Okay, so I am going to attack at that, and I will. I'll do the what is it, the sharpshooter feat or whatever, where I can do the minus
Subtract
5.
Yeah, minus 5 to the
You're
attack.
activating the full thing, so you get 6 attacks while doing it.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so
hold
that's
on. Are you doing this correct? Where's the tape?
The tape.
Oh, he's
Why?
in range.
Okay, because if you're within 30 feet, you can do this all at advantage.
Oh, no, I don't-
It's outside of 30 feet. It's like
Yeah.
40 feet away.
Okay,
Unless you want to
Mare,
fly.
Yeah, you can ride Mare.
well, I don't want to do that, and there's a reason why.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll trust you.
yeah. So so that's gonna be. I said okay. So that's gonna be 19 to hit. Okay. So then
Did
I
you
get
do your D6 with Telani?
Yeah.
I'll do that to the. Because that
You have
hit.
to do it on your next roll.
Oh.
Whatever your next roll is.
This should be the damage roll.
Oh, I remember now.
So
Damage roll.
yeah. So
Perfect.
I hit before, and I hit a little bit more this time.
All right.
So that's going to be D8, not D6. There we go. D8. So that is going to be 12 points of damage plus 10 for the
Nice.
damage. So that's 24 points of damage. And I just got hit by a
I got it.
D20.
Did you add your dexterity and your magic item bonus?
I only the magic item bonus I did. The dexterity is only on the bonus action.
It's you add your dex to all damage.
Yeah, because it's about accuracy
Great.
with the arrows.
I can
Oh,
touch my
okay,
toes.
so- So what did I say? 12 plus 10, 24, so 28 points of damage.
You're probably adding
So
like
he was.
plus. Well, with
Well-
sharpshooter, like plus anywhere between 16 to 18.
If you
All right.
like percent of women
What's the next attack? Or are we
Uh,
gonna do
well,
something else?
I think it's a plus one magic item.
Before that, because I hit with how Mystic Mark works for TOV,
Yep.
if I hit the person, I add my Hunter's Mark, Mystic
Yeah.
Mark, or whatever. So they're now my
Favorite enemy.
Your quarry.
favorite enemy. Yeah. Yep. Favorite quarry. Okay. So then I have 5 more attacks. That is going to be a 22.
That hits.
Okay. So that will be 1 plus 8 plus 4. So that's 13 points of damage. Plus, what do I add if I with the miss? Oh, plus a D6. Hold on. So I gotta roll a D6. So, shit. What did I just say that was?
13.
13 plus 5 is 18 points of damage.
All right.
Plus 10, so 28 points of damage.
Damn. 28 points on a roll.
On a damage roll of a 1.
All right. Keep going.
All right. So that was 2 attacks. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay.
So that'll be 8, 16, 22, 23 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
Let's see. That one is going to be a 12 to hit, so that'll probably miss.
Yes, that does miss.
Okay, that was 4th. Okay. That's going to be an 8 plus 7, so 15.
15 misses as well.
Okay, so that one misses.
Do you have to use the bonus action to attack this many times?
That's what he's doing.
Ooh, and then
The
yeah, that
Hunter's
one's
Mark
not going to hit. That's
Quarry thing is just a free
11.
activate.
Yeah, you don't use a bonus action anymore.
Yeah.
You just hit it.
Yep. On a hit, you can activate it.
That's so nice.
Okay, so that's 11 on that last attack, so that'll miss. And then Mare is going to dash, and the two of us are going to now be 160 feet up in the air. And because of my feats, Because of my feet, I don't impose disadvantage when I'm that far away from my... So I could just basically make it rain arrows from up there.
What have I done?
A longbow is 600 feet.
I gave them a dragon.
You
I gave them a dragon. All right. Well, shit. Is that your turn then, Braddock? And
Sarah's
Mary?
gonna summon
that's-
a
That's a
reindeer
great.
with
That's a great
wings.
fucking turn. That's God. Does this devil even want to deal with this shit right now? Good lord.
I thought I killed the devil.
There's one other one right by
Oh.
Serbia. Ooh.
Ooh, that's a bad place to be.
All right. It's gonna roll a morale check. Oh, whoops.
It's
Sermia gives
between
it a
Sermia and a
sadistic
hard
It's gonna
smile.
roll a morale check at disadvantage.
Sermia's got expertise on disadvantage. Do you want a DC?
Oh, it rolled a 3 on the dice. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, the
it's-
DC would be 24 if you
just
want to
gonna
meet
fuck.
it.
Yeah, this thing, you
Establish
see
the
it like
DC.
screech at you, claw its fingers in the air, and it like in a very
And my
stinky-
sword lands where its other arm was.
Imagine Lady shifting in and then 6 seconds later being like, alright,
Peace
but
out.
it chose to live life with one less arm.
Yep. All right.
instead of
Julian
dying.
is going to take his shot, which we know auto hits because of
You
his.
just hear it
Artifact.
as you hear it going.
That's such a shot. He still manages to kind of the corner
Which
of
one?
the shoulder of the one that Braddock just took his last hit at.
This guy?
Yeah. Oh no, this one right here.
was
Did this one
good.
take spiky damage?
That was good.
Yes, it did. They're dying.
Oh, they're dead.
Yeah. He's
spider's
going
still
to.
alive, right?
Oh god.
Barely.
Shit, he
Does
can't
that-
move. Otherwise, he's gonna take some damage.
Oh, it's like spike growth.
Yeah.
I don't like
He's
80
gonna take a
something
shot at the guy on
damage
the
to it
ground.
in one
Oh
roll.
god, it's a disadvantage though because he's on the ground.
Oh, I forgot that's how it works.
That's not terrible though.
Oh, I like this bunny.
Oh, that's Julie.
A tiefling robe.
Yeah, I really like that mini too. As you see him just shoot them and they're like, ah! Stop! 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 Lordio is going to try and swim.
Have you had your turn yet?
No, I rolled a 6 on
Oh my
initiative.
God.
Yeah. He's going
I'm not
to
even gonna get a turn.
pull himself up into the water.
There's a Gug and a
Um,
Gladiator and a prone.
You guys kill. Oh, there's the
demon.
one assassin attacking
And a
Malthea.
mage right here.
Oh shit. That's a nat 20 on one of the attacks.
Ah!
You guys see them like exchanging like some blows, and then they come in with their short sword and just.
Sermiel's switch places.
Oh really?
Yeah, use a reaction to switch places. It's a 3rd level spell. I forget what it's called, but it's deep magic.
All right, you will take 34 damage.
Oh,
And I will.
that's when
activate-
Telani knows.
Activate my reaction to transmute the damage off of Sermia onto one of the enemies, the one standing next to me,
Yes!
using
Fuck
my
you guys.
reaction.
As Malthea sees it coming in, she's saying she's about to get skewered. They've got this smile on their face. Then, just they blink and it's Sermia. They're like nutty, and they just like stab her. Pull up, no blood, and then they look across the ship as their friend lying down, slamming on the deck, just bleeding out.
I said, get off my ship.
Yes, it's your turn,
Alright,
and then
so
Mort.
since I'm currently hovering, the feature says that I can choose to deactivate the effect with no action required, and I safely descend until I hit ground. But I want to make sure that I get onto the dock,
Okay.
at least. And I can't, if I'm hovering in the air this way, then I can't move unless I can push off of something.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're not moving then if
Oh,
you
yeah.
were
So
above
yeah,
the water.
which is well, like as I'm descending slowly, I want to grab onto the dock. If I'm,
Were you above the dock?
I was above the dock. Yeah.
I would say he has enough room to be able to reach the dock.
Sure.
Yeah. So safe,
With the toe out.
safely descending down, and then how far? And then that guy who's currently prone. How far away is that?
He's in
25.
All right, because I have my movement is 40, so I should be able to get there. All right, and then I will.
I think it's funnier if you do it from a lower level, and she just like turns over looking from the side.
It's just a straight jab, basically.
All right.
Oh God!
Nothing about the situation gets better.
I will be attacking with my gauntlets.
At advantage.
At advantage?
Yeah, they're prone.
Oh, because he's prone. Okay.
And add a d6.
And yeah, I did.
You rolled
add
the d6. You rolled pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
3 plus.
I then plus. I actually have. It's not on there, but the bonus. I have a plus 13 on an attack roll with the. So
Plus 36 to hit.
36 to hit.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so then that's d6 plus 10, and then an additional d8 of force damage. So that is 14 bludgeoning damage and 6 force damage.
Okay.
Extra attack.
All right.
I bet
Another
plane shifting in to get jumped.
30 to hit.
Plane shifting to jump to only get jumped.
I'm assuming a 30
Straight up
hits.
murdered.
Yes, a 30 does hit.
Have you been hit yet? Just as a unit?
I
Almost once?
took damage because I killed a guy and his death throws did damage.
16
to me.
of bludgeoning,
That's why I took
2
damage.
force.
All right.
I don't think
And
anyone
then,
else is taking damage.
I'm taking damage.
And then, how is he looking
196
right now?
points left.
Pretty fucking rough.
Okay, bonus action, Toll of the Dead. Have spell save DC 19 or higher.
I like that all of this is happening within like 6
Fail.
seconds. Too.
That is
So these people
3d12.
came down and were like, ha!
Wow.
These guys are fucking. Oh my god! Oh, it's
Half of them get knocked prone and then passed off.
We're here to. Oh my God!
Within 6 seconds, the
18
deck is
points
just
of
covered in
necrotic.
blood.
All right.
Oh my god!
As you do that, Cass, is at the end of your turn.
That will be my turn. Yes.
All right, you killed my one archmage. There's one left. They look at Maltea there. Cassidy's just bleeding out. They're like, they
Braddock is his.
clap their hands together and put their hands on their chest and cast their magic explosion on themselves. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, Cassidy. Fuck, Maltea, definitely fucking.
I get a D,
Yep.
Wait,
You
what'd she
can also
get
gift a
though?
blood
A 3
if you
on the
want.
dice.
She gets
which
a
would be
D6, a
advantage.
D10,
Yeah.
Oh,
a D6,
Yeah, I'm gonna gift a luck this one.
and she
But
can
then
use
with
gift of
my
luck.
shard of creation, I can add a D8 to the roll. It's basically bardic
okay.
inspiration.
With the gift
for
of luck,
myself.
she's totally fine. She didn't have to use any of her other stuff.
She's a rogue. A roguey rogue.
Yeah, I definitely needed that. So that is going to be
I heard they changed the rules.
BTG, we're not gonna get past one.
okay. That's
We're not gonna get past one round, right?
No, we're gonna end after Mort's turn.
that's going to be an 18 for the dex save.
Again next.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, it was him, it was him, the explosion.
automatic
So
150 and
they
then
burst
Yeah.
in a magical explosion. What was your dex save again? I'm sorry.
18.
All right, that is literally just enough to make it. So you're only going to take 18.
Our ship is fucked. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to be
you're gonna
here for a
take
sec
18
repairing.
force damage,
Which
and-
I already have resistance to,
Our
so
ship
half
is
of that.
Osnabruck.
All right.
The only attacks
An
we've taken were
additional.
just
Oh, that's
death
really
attacks.
shitty.
I like how
Sex
all the
room.
damage that's
Only
been done to
8
the ship
fire
has been
damage
by
as
us
a little
just
bit of
destroying
magic.
I
these people.
and because of the feat I was able to pick as a human because of TOV, I have resistance to fire damage. So
Perfect.
4.
With that, we're going to end on Mort. Give us your cap on the evening, Mort, before we pick up your.
Great. Mort's gonna turn to Telani and say, "Check this out!" and stick out his mechanical arm and summon a spectral scythe. He's going to jump down to the spider, just for
hope he
flavor.
misses.
He's gonna fluff his wings out to kind of slow his descent and just slash down at it with his cool spectral scythe.
He misses.
Well, I get advantage and a D.
God, Mort looks cool. It look cool, Mort.
So 18,
He looks so
28.
majestic.
I'm pretty
What's
sure that
28
is.
plus 6?
Wow, yeah, you hit him.
34.
You sure got it, Mort.
34 to hit. cool.
34 to hit.
I have a 34 to hit from the cleric.
Actually, the retriever has a special ability. When it's prone, its AC is 45.
Oh, dang.
Really important.
Well, I'm going to activate my other ability.
I'm doing 5 d10 radiant
Actually,
damage
I
to
have
it.
a plus
How much?
46.
5 d10 radiant.
5 d10
Conveniently,
rating.
Correct.
just
So this
a
is
plus
10,
46.
17, 20, 26, 27 damage to the spider that was hopefully pretty close to death.
It literally, this is the cap we're going to end on as you come down, Mort.
And Smort does shout, cousin attack!
And you slice it right down the middle.
Wait, I think we're gonna have to work with some.
We're unpacking
It's a
that
cool
one.
cousin combo.
All right.
No.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Mort?
No,
Told him dead. Told him dead.
That.
I don't
There
know,
is
my
one thing
bonus
I would like
action
to
was
do.
on the side.
One thing I would like to do. I want to give Mort a high five.
All right. Reach down and give him a high
I'm in the
five.
basement.
Cool.
You
That's what we're
fly
ending
Frisk
on.
out.
Thanks, guys. Sorry, you guys cleared the battlefield. Other than
One bug.
one gug.
One guy.
The gug is.
And he's hurt.
Oh no!
All right, well, let's see what he